West 11 Sports Media proudly presents Littlefield High School Football here on the Littlefield Sports Network. Welcome to tonight's play-by-play broadcast. Our Littlefield Wildcats football coverage in 2025 is brought to you by the following Wildcat supporters: the Littlefield Independent School District, First Federal Bank Littlefield, Wildcat Laundry, Hillcrest Funeral Home, Continental Dairy Facilities Southwest, and Wellington State Bank. Our title sponsors are Triple T Irrigation and Heffington Farms, the Lance Insurance Agency, and Bill Wells Chevrolet GMC. Our broadcast boosters: Brown Flying Service, Always Towing, the Lamb County Electric Cooperative, Durable Builds, AAA Truck Federated Auto Parts, Energy Fitness, Fades and Foils by Amanda, Fibermax Cotton by BASF, Slate Group, and by First Baptist Church of Littlefield. We will visit with head coach and athletic director Bo Bryant right after these words from some of our supporters.
Hillcrest Funeral Home is Littlefield owned and operated and has been since 2007. We are proud supporters of the Wildcats, Lady Cats, and our Wildcat Band. I'm Shauna Wagley Hastings, and my promise is to always offer you personal and compassionate care in your time of loss. Hillcrest is hometown, and we are always here for you. Come see us at 1305 Phelps Avenue in Littlefield. Hillcrest Funeral Home, cherish the memories, honor the legacy.
On your corner and in your corner, headquartered in Littlefield, Texas since 1946, First Federal Bank is your hometown bank with hometown personalities. No name changes, no 1-800 numbers, no branches, just roots right here in Littlefield, Texas, home of the Fighting Wildcats. Come in and join the winning team and experience First Federal Bank hospitality today. First Federal Bank Littlefield, member FDIC, equal housing lender, NMLS 494763.
At Littlefield ISD, we're not just upgrading facilities, we're creating opportunities. Where students excel in dual credit courses, engage in effective vocational programs, and achieve associate's degrees upon graduation. Our staff brings real-world experience, guiding students to think critically and solve problems. Here we stand united in our mission to develop and inspire every student as we embrace the spirit of Wildcat magic.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome into Littlefield Wildcats football here on the Littlefield Sports Network. I'm Cody West here in the pregame show, and we're joined by head coach and athletic director Bo Bryant of the Littlefield Wildcats. Coach, thanks for taking time to visit with us.
Yes, sir. Good to be here.
Well, Coach, the Wildcats come in tonight 6-0. It's the district opener versus the Slaton Tigers on the road. I want to talk about Slaton and tonight's matchup, but first let's recap last week's big win over Coahoma. It was a matchup of two undefeated teams. Both teams came in at 5-0. It was homecoming for the Wildcats. Coahoma, we knew, was a very good football team, and the Wildcats ended up coming out on top 35-21. Overall, Coach, great game.
Yeah, it was. I thought it was kind of the first game all year where we put four good quarters together. Really proud of our kids. They gave great effort the whole time. We were really talked about all week being mentally locked in and not losing, if we get some momentum or anything like that. And thought our kids did a great job of it all four quarters.
Coahoma got the ball and drove it right down the field. It was kind of a long drive. They were primarily just running the ball. Big athletic running back who ran hard. And after they scored to go up to start the game, I kind of thought to myself, man, we might be in trouble tonight if we can't stop that run. And they did have success running the ball on us, but, it was two physical football teams, but I think our defense kind of wore them down as the game went on, and it kind of seemed to me like we were the more physical football team.
Yeah, I think we were, and I think part of that first drive is me being a little conservative with my play calls. I kind of got away from being aggressive, and so I think after that first drive, I kind of settled in and just let our kids play like they can. And so that first drive put it on me, but yeah, our kids settled in. I thought defensively played really well. We were able to stop the run. We got some big fourth down stops when we needed it throughout the game, and like I said, our kids just played hard all night.
You know, and they had that big number 12, I think he was, that tight end, who's, you know, we played against him last year down in Coahoma, and he had a big game against us. And I was really proud of the way, because he was probably the most athletic kid on the field, you know, big physical kid. And I was really proud of the way that we kind of kept him contained.
Yeah, we did. You know, last year they split him out a bunch and had some one-on-one matchups with him, and they didn't do that a whole lot. They did it a couple times the other night, but a lot of times he was in there inside the box, being a lead blocker or coming out from pass from the backfield. But like you said, I thought our kids did really good just being physical with him. You know, they go out there and he's a foot taller than us, but our kids don't get intimidated. You know, they don't get any of that stuff. They just go out and play.
And then offensively, the Wildcats had another big night. We finally got to see Jaden Barrio back in action, catching some deep balls. It's been a couple of games since Jaden had a big night receiving. And, man, it felt good to get him back in the mix. And also, how good did it feel to get Zane back?
Yeah, it was good. You know, him being a senior, missing the last few games. It's good to have him back in there. It gives us just another threat out there at receiver. You know, he's one of those guys that can run by people, so gives us a deep threat. Like you said, Jaden, just, you know, phenomenal athlete. He can go out there and catch any ball thrown to him. So those guys had a big night. I thought our O-line and our running backs and Sammy back there running the ball did good again. I think we had nearly 300 yards passing and rushing. So really balanced attack, and all those guys executed well.
Yes, sir. Overall, I thought, you know, it was a great win, a confidence-building win as we go into district play. You know, we're riding a 6-game winning streak to start the season, and tonight the games start counting when we play the Slaton Tigers in our first district game. But, you know, I think just overall, a win over a team like Coahoma says a lot, because that's the caliber of teams we're going to see in the playoffs.
Yeah, no doubt. You know, they're a playoff caliber team. That's kind of what we talked about going into it. Is going to be like a playoff atmosphere. Our crowd was huge for homecoming, probably one of the biggest crowds I've seen since I've been here. And then just the caliber team that Coahoma was. And our kids stepped up to the challenge. You know, they went out there and just played our game with no nerves and come out with the win.
All right, Coach. Well, congratulations on going 6-0. It's going to all count tonight when we take on the Slaton Tigers. I want to talk about Slaton and more about the Wildcats when we come back right after this.
Wildcat Laundry in Littlefield is a proud supporter of Littlefield High School athletics and wants to wish the Wildcats good luck in tonight's game. Wildcat Laundry is a clean, full-service laundromat with quality coin-operated washers and dryers for all your needs. Comforters too big for your home washer? Bring them to the Wildcat Laundry. Need to take care of several loads in a short time? Come to Wildcat Laundry, located at 901 Hall Avenue in Littlefield. Wildcat Laundry says go Cats.
Continental Dairy Facilities Southwest, right here in Littlefield, provides grade A, Gold Star quality milk products to manufacturers around the world. We are proud to be here in Littlefield, and we support our student athletes. Our philosophy is to be a good neighbor to everyone in this town. We take pride in our work and in our community. Continental Dairy Facilities Southwest, farms, people, and technology, achieving Gold Star quality. Go Cats!
Here in Texas, tradition runs deep on the field and in our communities. For nearly 120 years, Wellington State Bank has stood by the citizens of Littlefield through tough times and touchdowns. From your first savings account to your game-winning business loan, we're here for every play. Wellington State Bank, your partners in progress in Wildcat Nation. Come see us today at 501 Phelps Avenue in Littlefield. Let's go Wildcats. Member FDIC.
Welcome back into Littlefield Wildcats football here on the Littlefield Sports Network. I'm Cody West, visiting with head coach Bo Bryant. Coach, tonight the Wildcats take on the Slaton Tigers. Slaton is a good football team. They're always athletic. Seems like they always have a lot of speed. And, no doubt they're going to give us a tough challenge tonight. What have you seen from them on film?
Yeah, they're a good football team. They played post to an overtime game, went for 2 for the win in overtime and lost. But that kind of tells you how good a team they are. Is they played with post, and post is really good. Semifinal team from last year, so they're going to be tough. They're going to come in here running the Littlefield stuff, the slot eye and the 50 defense. So. We know they're going to be a physical team. They're going to try to run the ball right at us. So, again, our defensive front is going to have to be the more physical team and control that line of scrimmage.
From what I've seen over the years, even going back to Clarendon, when Coach Conkin was there, he runs the slot eye, the old Coach Blakely offense that we ran forever here. But he put his own little twist on it. And he runs a lot of, not a lot, but some different stuff out of that offense. And last year, it seems like, when they came here, they started off the football game just going out of different formations and throwing it around before they finally settled into their offense. So I'm guessing you're probably going to see some wrinkles tonight, too.
Yeah, I think early in games they try to throw some wrinkles in there to get you off guard. But like you said, once they get settled in the game, it's a lot of the old stuff. But early, we'll get some motions, we'll get some screens, we'll get some different kind of passes, I think. So we got to be ready for that and adjust and just get settled into the game. And then I think once we get in there, just be the more physical team.
And one thing about that offense, and of course this is really true for football in general and every offense, but one thing about that offense is it's hardest to stop whenever the offensive line is blocking the way that they're supposed to block. Everything moves through the offensive line in that offense. And, that's just kind of what makes them go. And it makes me curious how Slaton looks up front on their offensive line.
Yeah, they're not as big as they have been, I don't think. They got some smaller guys that'll just get after it, and that's a big key. If they can control the ball and just run it at us and get 3-4 yards and keep the ball away from our offense, they're going to have a big advantage. So we got to try to limit that. We got to be able to get stops when we're able to and get off the field and get the ball back to our offense.
Do they have any stars on offense, any players we got to watch out for?
I think their quarterback's probably their best player, even throwing and running the ball. They run a lot of 419 bootleg with him because I think he makes them go. He's really fast, so we really got to try to contain him. But, yeah, I think it'll go through him.
What will we see from them defensively?
They're in their 50 defense like we used to run. They do some different things, Tracy Husman's their defensive coordinator, and they'll run some different coverages. They'll man up some if they need to add some people to the box. So it's a lot of our old stuff, but he, like you said, with Clint on the offense, he throws his own wrinkles in there. And if we can make them stack the box, if we can get our run game going, that'll free up our receivers out there to have some one-on-one matchups. So, we're confident in our guys out there that they can go make those plays.
Yes, sir. Well, obviously it's going to be two familiar opponents, not only just because we play Slaton just about every year, but also because of the coaching staffs and the familiarity there. A lot of Littlefield guys on that coaching staff in Slaton. And last year we got the best of them. I know they're gunning for us. I know coming into the season they felt like they had a chance to win a district championship. We feel like we've got a chance to win a district championship. Idalou and Roosevelt probably feel the same way, along with Muleshoe. So, right now is just a real exciting time for our district because we've got some really good football teams. And, I think our tougher games on our schedule are ahead of us.
Yeah, no doubt. And that's what we talked about with the kids. The next game's our most important one. The next game is our toughest one, on the schedule every week. So, it's good to be 6-0, but that's not our goal. Our goal is to win these next 4 games, get a district championship, and then make some noise in the playoffs. So kids have been focused all week. We've had a good week of practice. We're focused on Slaton, and we know this is the most important game right now.
Well, we got Zane back last week. Ben Castillo tried to play a little bit, did play some, but then came out of the game. How are we looking injury-wise?
Yeah, Ben He's practiced this week. You know, he's looked better. It's just going to be kind of a series-by-series deal how he feels, but he has looked better this week. And then we also get Nate Castaneda back this week, so he's got a cast on his non-throwing hand, but he'll be playing.
Okay, and of course, you know, with Ben coming in and out, I did want to kind of give some credit to Ivan Hernandez, who's really stepped up and done a great job at that linebacker spot.
Yeah, he has. You know, Ivan, he stepped in for Ben. He's a real physical kid. He just goes out there and plays, you know, and he's done a really good job for us.
So getting Nate back tonight, of course, you know, he was our starting quarterback, the senior, one of the leaders, a captain on the team, and he got hurt in the first game of the season. And Sammy, the sophomore, just stepped up and played excellent. Is Nate going to get to start tonight?
We'll see when we get out there. You know, that'll be a game-time decision, but we'll see both of those guys playing the quarterback spot. When Nate's back there at quarterback, Sammy will be playing receiver. So those guys will both be on the field, and I think we'll have success from both of them.
All right, Coach. We send you all the very best, and we'll talk to you again next week.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Coach Bo Bryant here in the pregame show. We'll be back with more Wildcats football right after this.
The Heffington family of Heffington Farms and Triple T Irrigation sends all the best to each member of the Littlefield Wildcats this season. Triple T Irrigation is an authorized TL irrigation systems dealer like no other. Hydrostatically powered TL systems are designed to deliver continuous movement to extend gearbox life. Heffington Farms and Triple T Irrigation, proud supporters of the Littlefield Wildcats.
Trust the Lance Insurance Agency for all your insurance needs. They offer a better way to buy insurance. Visit with David McGehee and let him shop multiple carriers to get the most competitive rate available. For auto, home, commercial, life, crop insurance, and more, go by 2433 South Farwell Avenue in Littlefield, or give David a call at 385-1693 and let him find the best combination of price, coverage, and service just for you. The Lance Insurance Agency proudly supports the Wildcats and Lady Cats in all that they do.
Hey folks, Brian Bruce here at Bill Wells Chevrolet GMC in Plainview. Football season is here, so take the winning drive to Bill Wells and score big. We have the largest inventory in Plainview, great financing options, and a team that will treat you like family. At Bill Wells, we are professional grade, and we want to be your car dealer for life. Click on BillWellsChevrolet.com or come see us at 501 South I-27, where your next car is in plain view.
Where your next car's in plain view.
Needing a tow can ruin your day. Whether it be a breakdown, flat tire, or even a wreck. If you ever need a tow, Always Towing is here to make it less stressful and more cost efficient for you. Always Towing is located in Littlefield, Texas, and services the entire area. They provide light and heavy-duty towing, rollback services, winch outs, and wheel lifts for trucks. Their experienced drivers are available 24 hours a day. Call 385-3800. That's 385-3800 for Always Towing. The Holmes family of Always Towing sends all the best to the Littlefield Wildcats in tonight's game.
Welcome back in, ladies and gentlemen, to Littlefield Wildcats football here on the Littlefield Sports Network. I'm Cody West, along with Ryan West here at Slaton Tigers Stadium, where the Wildcats and the Tigers captains are at midfield getting ready for the coin toss here. The Wildcats are the visiting team, dressed in their visiting white jerseys with white pants, maroon trim and numbers with white helmets, of course, with a big old cat head on each side. Tigers are dressed in their home black jerseys with black pants, red and white. Trim and numbers with the black helmets for the Slaton Tigers. The district opener between these two teams, Littlefield comes in at 6-0. Slaton comes in at 5-1. And they are a 1-point overtime loss away to Post from becoming 6-0 or from being 6-0. Littlefield wins the toss, and we will defer to the second half. So we'll be kicking off to the Slaton Tigers to start this game. Wildcats will be defending the south end zone to start this football game here in the first quarter. Ryan, you ready for some district football?
Of course, district opener, it's always going to be a big one, and it's especially a big one now that Nate is back. We're going to put Sammy back in his original position, and Nate is going to come out and show us what he got.
The senior quarterback, Nate Castaneda, as you heard in the pregame interview with Coach Bryant, is back. He is playing with a cast on his non-throwing hand, but he is in the starting lineup.
Plays the national anthem.
The Star-Spangled Banner about to play here at the stadium. While they take care of that, we'll take care of our commercials, and we'll be back with more Littlefield football and your starters right after this.
Brown Flying Service in Littlefield provides agricultural aerial application services to crop producers across the South Plains. They offer full-service spraying and crop dusting for your agriculture operation. The Browns are longtime supporters of the Littlefield Wildcats and send them all the best in tonight's game. Based at the Littlefield Taylor Brown Municipal Airport, it's Brown Flying Service supporting the Wildcats this season.
The Lamb County Electric Cooperative was established in 1938 for the purpose of making life better for our community, and today they continue to strive for that purpose. LCEC is committed to providing safe, reliable electric service at the lowest practical cost. The Lamb County Electric Co-op is proud of its well-trained, quality workforce that meets the changing needs of its membership. Proudly serving you and all of the communities in our coverage area, the Lamb County Electric Co-op, a Touchtone Energy cooperative.
Have you been thinking about updating your home with a new remodel? If you are, the only call to make is to Eli Cueto of Durable Builds. Let us transform your house into your dream home. Durable Builds is insured and serves the entire area. We specialize in kitchen remodeling, but have experience in whole house renovations, including room additions, family, dining, living, laundry, and closet spaces. For more information, visit durablebuilds.com or call 806-891-1076. And let's get started on a personalized home remodel just for you.
Welcome back in to Littlefield Wildcats football here on the Littlefield Sports Network. As the Wildcats get ready to come out of their tunnel, let's look at the starters for the Wildcats tonight. First, for the defense, when Slaton has the ball, our TNT will be A.J. Cantu, wearing number 64 at right tackle. Our nose guard is going to be number 63, Diego Lepez, and the left defensive tackle will be number 55, Uriel Ibarra. Your two defensive ends will be number 12, Sammy Sines on the right side, and number 7, Jacob Silvas on the left side. Our Mike linebacker, the middle linebacker, number 8, Ben Castillo, and the Sam linebacker, the strong side, is number 32, Jonas Camacho. In the secondary for the Wildcats on the corners, we have Gabe Mata and Zane Champion on the corners. Your free safety is number 1, Jaden Barrio, and your strong safety is number 41, Jonah Ramirez. On offense tonight, the Wildcats will be led by senior quarterback Nate Castaneda, who's back after being injured in the first game of the season. In front of him, the center, number 50, C.J. Weaver. The right guard, number 62, Elijah Rodriguez. The left guard is number 54, James Lockridge. Your right tackle is number 55, Uriel Ibarra. And the tackle on the left side will be number 51, Tate Clark. In the backfield, number 33, Daniel Rojas gets the start, but he'll be rotating with number 6, Blayton Solis at running back. Your receivers at X receiver, number 2, Gabe Mata. The H receiver is number 11, Zane Champion. The Z receiver is number 1, Jaden Barrio. And your tight end, who plays a little more like a fullback, is number 4, Cooper Price. Special teams, your punter tonight will be number 1, Jaden Barrio. Your kicker is number 1, Jaden Barrio. Your punt returner is number 1, Jaden Barrio. And your kick returners are number 1, Jaden Barrio, and number 12, Sammy Sines. A little bit loud up here.
Yeah, we're sitting right next to the speaker, like right next to it, closer than we are in Littlefield.
I feel like I'm back home. Wildcats and the Tigers have all come out onto the field. The national anthem has already been played. And we're just moments away from the opening kick. And Coach Bryant and I talked about this district. Littlefield, Slaton, Idalou, Roosevelt, and Muleshoe. All 5 teams feel like they have a chance to win the district championship.
And you know, that's the unfortunate thing about being a 5-team district is somebody is going to get left out.
4 teams make it to the playoffs, but you want to win that district championship if you can. And it starts tonight here in Slaton for the Wildcats and the Tigers. And, of course, it is a familiar offense and defense on the other side of the ball for us.
All right, Tigers.
They run the slot I offense,
The lights are
the
up.
50 defense,
Players are taking the field.
and we're ready.
You know what that means. Tiger Nation, are you ready for some football?
They've got an excited announcer here, but I will tell you, it is a great crowd. Both sides are full. Standing room only over on the visitor side and here on the home side as well. A lot of folks are coming out for this matchup between the Wildcats and the Tigers. I'm kind of nervous.
You're nervous? I'm feeling pretty good.
Are you? Feeling confident coming into the game?
I am feeling confident.
The Tigers do look big up front. They're a physical team, and they do like to run the football. And, you know, one thing that we have to be careful of is letting them go on long, time-consuming drives. You know the secret. I mean, it's not a secret. It's just because we ran this style of offense for so many years. You try to play keep away when you're up against a spread, high-powered, high-scoring offense like Littlefield. I know Coach Conkins has told the kids, like, hey, we're going on some long drives and going to try to play keep away if we can. Littlefield's going to have to be more physical on defense and get some stops. So here we go, Jaden Barrio kicking off from the South 40. It's going to be a ground ball. Takes a weird bounce. It's on the ground. They pick it up at the 15. Big return. And he'll be tripped up, a touchdown-saving tackle at the 40-yard line by Gabe Mata.
And takes it forward 25 yards.
And that's another thing about Slaton. We play them every year, it seems like, and they're always fast.
Yeah, that's Slaton speed. You know, I've seen it too. Those kids are quick.
Yeah, they're always fast. So here we go. They're going to mark it at the 42-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Tigers at their own 42. Wildcats defense out on the field.
J-Lo for quarterback for the Tigers.
Coach Conkins says their quarterback is the best athlete on the team. And he'll move under center. Jacob Lopez. Here's the snap. They'll run the toss. Going to the far side. They'll get to the edge. Big play. He's off to the races. Sammy Signs is the only one that can stop him, and he does
25 yards as well.
At the 30-yard line.
10 Tigers.
1st and 10 for the Slaton Tigers at the Littlefield 31-yard line.
And that's the thing about being the edge on our defense right now. The slot I, they like to run it up the middle. They like to run sweeps to the outside, tosses. You cannot get blocked as an edge.
Ball carrier there for the Slaton Tigers checks out of the game. Trey Harris, his name is sophomore. A correction, that was number 2 on the carry. 1st and 10, Slaton. Here's the snap. The quarterback's going to keep. He's got room, but he'll be tripped up, and a flag on the play. Ben Castillo makes the tackle, and it sure does look good to see Ben out there. Holding call against the Tigers, so they'll bring this one back.
Repeat first down.
You know, Ben has been nursing an injury for a couple of weeks now. He came out of a game 2 weeks ago, and then last week he tried to play a little bit. He did play some in the first half and then came out of the game. He's nursing a calf injury, according to Coach Bryant. So after the 10-yard holding penalty, they'll put it back on the 42. So it'll be 1st and 20 for the Tigers at the Littlefield 42. 11 minutes and 13 seconds left in the first. Quarterback drops back to pass. Man coverage on the edge, and he is
Number 1,
catches the ball. His helmet comes off when he hits the ground, but it's at the 10-yard line.
First down.
It was good coverage by Zane Champion, but I don't know if you saw, he just towered over Zane, just jumped over him.
Yeah, he just high-pointed the ball there, and he was a step or two ahead of Zane there. So it'll be 1st and goal to go for the Tigers here from the Littlefield 10-yard line. I formation. Slot back is on the left. Here's the snap. They'll hand it off. Going over the right side, the left side. And he pushes his way to the 5. Still on his feet to the goal line. But the Wildcats will get him down at the 1.
Jacob Aluna gets pushed right to the 1. 2nd and goal for the Tigers from the 1.
So I could probably just hold my microphone in front of this speaker because this guy tells you everything that's happening anyway.
I was like, you could just take a break.
Like, they can see it, bro. So here we go. Second down and goal to go from the 1 for the Tigers. Opening possession of the game. Here's the snap. They hand it off, left side, easy score.
On a second try, Jacob Luna, touchdown Tigers!
Slaton leads the game 6-0 with 10 minutes and 10 seconds left here in the first quarter of play. This kind of reminds me of the Coahoma game last week. They went down and scored easily on the opening possession.
Well, let's punch back. I know we're a team that doesn't quit, but just looking at this front line, they're getting helmets on everybody.
Yeah. Big push on the offensive line on that opening drive. Here's the kick. I was watching their place kicker during pregame warm-ups, and he's got a pretty good leg.
Jeremy Floyd scores the extra point. Tigers 7, Wildcats 0.
And we'll be back right after this.
AAA Truck Federated Auto Parts isn't a chain store. It's locally owned by your neighbors who really care about you. John and Charlotte McBride and their staff are here to make sure you get the right part at the right price. In addition to quality federated parts, AAA also provides expert vehicle repair, offering oil changes for less money than out-of-town counterparts. Plus, brake jobs, air conditioner service, and more. There's no reason to go anywhere else for auto parts or auto repair. AAA Federated Auto Parts, located north of Littlefield on Highway 385, quality automotive parts and accessories, and Littlefield owned and operated.
Welcome back in to Littlefield Wildcats football here on the Littlefield Sports Network. I'm Cody West along with Ryan West, where Slaton has just taken the lead 7-0 on the first possession of the game. 10 minutes and 10 seconds left in the first quarter. Now the Tigers will kick it off from the north 40. It's a kick, end over end kick. Wildcats are going to run the starburst. They get it to the outside. This is Zane. Zane gets across the 30, breaks the tackle, and will be brought down at the 32-yard line, maybe the 33.
The 37-yard line.
A good decision.
Correction, 37.
Good decision right there, running the starburst. The ball stays on the ground. It's dangerous running that starburst in the air when it hangs.
Yeah, and then, you know, Jaden Barrio's the one with his back to everybody. So he's got the most nerve-wracking job of all whenever he's got to hold the ball and turn his back to the crowd and then hand it off to the right guy. So it'll be 1st and 10 Littlefield, down 7-0 to start the game. Wildcats come to the line of scrimmage. Nate Castaneda out of the shotgun. Here's the snap. They give to Zane on a sweep to the far side. He gets to the 45 and will be pushed out of bounds around the 47, maybe the 48. Yep. 48. And it'll be second down and short. Here's a handoff up the middle. Blatant Solis, nowhere to go. He kind of hesitated there to look for an opening, and he couldn't find one. 3rd and less than a yard.
Looks like he didn't make it. 3rd down and 1.
48-yard line. Movement on the line. Here's the snap. Nate swings it out, complete to Zane. And Champion will be wrestled down at about the 46 of the Tigers. It'll be a first down, but I believe that will be an offsides penalty against Slaton.
Yeah, he jumped way early. Good job by C.J. Weaver, the center, snapping the ball when he came across.
We may decline this one. Yeah, we gained more than 5.
It'll be first down for the Wildcats.
So 1st and 10 Littlefield. It's a First Federal Bank first down. Here's the snap. Nate hands it off. Solis trying to get some room. He just bangs his way across the 45. They take it away. Slaton going the other way. They stripped it, and Nate is the only one that can save it, and he does.
Trey Harris decides it's a handoff for him.
You know, Blaton, that's unfortunate. He just got stood up. He's trying to protect the ball as much as he can, but he's got arms in there.
Yep, they took it away.
Trey, you're not a running back, but you are tonight.
It'll be 1st and 10 for the Tigers at the Littlefield 12-yard line. So here we go. Tigers break the huddle. They'll come to the line of scrimmage. Littlefield down 7-0 with 9:19 left. It's been all Slaton here early. Littlefield trying to weather the storm. We need a stop. Here's a quarterback keeper going to the edge. He's fast. He gets to the 5, and he will be knocked down at the 1 for the 2.
Yeah, you can kind of see that Slaton's plan of attack is get to the outside.
Yep, utilize their speed. They'll say it was down at the 2. It'll be second down and goal from the 2-yard line.
Correction, first from the 2.
First and goal, rather. Quarterback under center, I formation. Here's the snap. They hand it off left side. Oh, and a great job. Ben Castillo shoots the gap and brings him down for no gain.
Good job by Ben Castillo. You know, we've been seeing it all season.
It'll be second down now. It'll be a loss of yardage on the play. Second and goal from the 4. Well, Slaton came out and punched us in the mouth. Now we've got to respond.
I was going to say, I want to see how we respond to this.
If we can get a goal line stand here, that would be huge. Second and goal, inside the 5. Here's the snap. They're looking to throw into the end zone. Touchdown.
Zakadrian Whaley, touchdown Tigers!
Well,
I didn't see what happened. It looked like Jaden Barrio was way behind him.
Yeah, it was like that look-in. That little look-in pass. He just cut right in front of our defender, Barrio, and it was an easy pass and catcher. The throw was a little bit high, but a good job by the Slaton receiver to pull it down. 13-zip Tigers. Here's the kick, and it is, I think it is no good. I don't know if we got a hand on it, but it is no good, and Slaton leads the game now 13-0 with 8:18 left here in the first quarter of play. We'll be back with more Littlefield Wildcats football right after this.
It's not about the halls you walk through. It's not about the walls that surrounded you. What lasts is the growth, the connection, memories, and traditions that shape who you become. Here we aren't just building facilities, we're building futures, where modern tools meet timeless values, resilience, integrity, and community. Because what matters most isn't what's new, it's what endures.
Welcome back into Littlefield Wildcats football here on the Littlefield Sports Network. Our first quarter is brought to you by the Lance Insurance Agency. See David McGehee at the Lance Insurance Agency for all your insurance needs. 13-0 Tigers. Early in this game, 8:18 left in the first quarter. A lot of football left to play, but we need something. Onside kick. It's live. And I believe Littlefield got on it. No, the Tigers come up with it.
Recovered by the Tigers!
Woo, things just went from bad to worse.
We are very much in our own heads right now.
We're shell-shocked. They drive down and score after getting the opening kick. They strip the ball away on a turnover. They go down and score, and now they get the onside kick.
I mean, I can't even lie. That was a nice onside kick. It was spiraling right to C.J. Weaver.
It rolled. C.J. tried to dive on it, but it went right under him. First and 10 Tigers in Littlefield territory. Here's the snap. They're going to run the sweep coming to the near side. Littlefield's there. Ben Castillo. It's going to be a loss of yardage.
Good read by Ben, you know, holding him up and then seeing if he's going to come around and taking a dive at his legs. That's what we're going to have to do.
Yep. And Ben, I mean, Ben is going to have a ton of tackles tonight. I mean, he's the leading tackler on the team. He was the leading tackler on the team last year as a junior. And our defense needs him to have a big night. Second down and 13 from the 49-yard line. Quarterback under center. Here's the snap. They'll hand it off. Going to the left side to get to the edge. The Wildcats are there. Jaden Barrio was the first one to get to him. And then Uriel Ibarra comes over to help out.
6 yards. It'll be third and 8 for the Tigers.
5-yard gain, 3rd and 8 now.
The chain gang markers are a little faded. They're kind of hard to see from here.
Yeah, I'm having a hard time seeing where the first down marker is. You're right. They need to get some new ones. Looks like they pulled those things out of a shed out behind the field house or something. 3rd and 8. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw on a rollout. Pressure. He lets it fly. Zane. Oh, Zane. Interference.
And number 12, Darian Palacio, tackled before he can even try to catch it. That'll be a pass on her. I can't even talk today. I'm so excited.
Okay, then stop.
Pass interference. There we go. I got it out.
I was like, well, that's what a pass interference is, when you interfere with the receiver before he catches the ball. That's in the name, pass interference.
Whew. Well, Ryan, we haven't been in this position yet this year. I'm anxious to see how we respond. I know this is a team for Littlefield that has just fought every game for 4 quarters, but man, we can't spot them too many more points. 1st and 10 after the interference call, 29-yard line. Here's the snap. Quarterback fakes the handoff, and he'll keep. Over the left side, he's got a blocker, room, he's fast, end zone, touchdown.
J-Lo dodges a tackle, jukes another one, gets it, touchdown!
He's real speedy. Jonas Camacho was there on the outside. He almost made the play, but he just ran right by him. He's that fast.
Man, oh man. 19-0 with 6:47 left in the first quarter. It's been all Tigers. And they'll go for 2. Here's the snap. Quarterback rolls out, and he'll be sacked. Sammy Signs gets the sack. The 2-point conversion fails. But the Littlefield Wildcats are down 19-0 here in the first quarter. We'll be back right after this.
Hillcrest Funeral Home is Littlefield owned and operated and has been since 2007. We are proud supporters of the Wildcats, Lady Cats, and our Wildcat Band. I'm Shauna Wagley Hastings, and my promise is to always offer you personal and compassionate care in your time of loss. Hillcrest is hometown, and we are always here for you. Come see us at 1305 Phelps Avenue in Littlefield. Hillcrest Funeral Home, cherish the memories, honor the legacy.
Welcome back in to Littlefield Wildcats football here on the Littlefield Sports Network. I really want to come back and win this game, especially for us, but a secondary reason is so maybe this guy will be quiet.
Well, I've noticed when bad things start to happen to Slaton, like a sack or something,
he gets quiet.
He doesn't say anything.
Here's the kick. It's another onside kick, and this time we're able to cover it up. The 39-yard line.
For the Wildcats from their own
Cooper Price falls on it. And we'll see the Littlefield offense for just the second time in this game. 6:45 left in the first quarter. 19-0. It has been all Slaton. They got the kickoff, scored. Got a fumble, drove down and scored. Got an onside kick, drove down and scored. But they missed an extra point kick, and they missed a 2-point conversion. It's 19-0. Let's go, Cats. Here, let's do something. 2 receivers on the left, 1 on the right. Castaneda out of the shotgun. Now a man in motion. The snap. Nate, pressure. He's going to get face mask. Flag comes out. Now he'll run. Slide. And he does. It's going to be a 15-yard face mask penalty against the Tigers.
Well, on top of the face mask, I agree with 51 Tate Clark and 54 James Lockridge. They were throwing their hands up. He was trying to give himself up.
So that'll be 15 yards and a first down.
Face mask call against the Tigers to be a first down for the Wildcats.
They've got some big old boys up front. If we can get into a rhythm and get into our tempo, I think we can wear these guys down. But, man, we need to get some points on the board. That big penalty will move it to the Slaton 41.
41-yard line.
First and 10, Littlefield at the Slaton 41. Double slot formation. The snap. Nate Hands it off. Blatant up the middle, and he runs into their linebacker who stands him up for a loss of a yard.
Made by number 45, Israel Martinez.
That's Slaton
And
linebacker, number 45.
Floyd.
Mason Martinez. He's pretty
thick.
11, Fabian Perez.
Second down and 11. Here's the snap. Nate drops back to pass. Throws deep over everybody. Looking for Zane Champion, but it's overthrown and falls incomplete. Now it's 3rd and 11.
Third down and 11.
And this is the first action that Nate has seen since week 1. Coach Bryant said last week he did non-contact practice, but he still practiced and threw the ball, and then he practiced all week this week. Trips left, two receivers on the right. It's an empty backfield. The snap. Nate steps up. He's going to run. Castaneda fights to the 30, and he'll be down to the 28-yard line, and a good run and a first down on the quarterback scramble by Nate Castaneda.
From the 27-yard line.
Here we go, right back to the line. First Federal Bank first down, and the Tigers are going to use a timeout.
First charge, timeout of the half.
Slaton will use a timeout to stop the clock at 5:56 left here in the first. 19-0 Tigers. We'll be back with more Littlefield football right after this.
Hard work, honest living, and a family legacy make up the fabric of our ag communities. Conventional ag banking with handshakes is what First Federal Bank does best. We offer farm and ranch real estate financing, ag operating lines of credit, equipment financing, and more. Save money with low competitive operating rates and our long-term fixed-rate real estate options. Call 806-385-7511 or find us online at firstfedlfd.com.
Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
Welcome back into Littlefield Wildcats football here on the Littlefield Sports Network. I'm Cody West along with Ryan West. Cameron Jimenez on the camera tonight, filling in for Olivia.
For your Tiger needs.
So here we go, 1st and 10 Littlefield after the timeout. Castaneda out of the shotgun, throws over the middle, complete. Zane Champion across the 20 to about the 18-yard line, and that should be enough for a first down. It is a First Federal Bank first down. Here we go. Cats right back to the line. Castaneda, Blatant Solis in the backfield. The snap. They give to Blatant. He cuts, finds a little hole across the 15, but there's a flag, and I bet that's going to be a hold. Yep, holding call against us. And that's the first penalty of the game against the Wildcats. We played a really clean football game last week against Coahoma without a lot of penalties. But prior to that, we kind of were a heavily penalized team, so we don't want to start that. Here we go. 1st and 20. They show blitz. We pick it up. Castaneda has time. Nate looking to throw. Now he'll keep. Gets to the sideline and out of bounds for a gain of about 5. Well, 4 to the 25. That'll be second down.
Dominic Parrish.
Right back to the line. 2 receivers stacked on the left, 2 receivers stacked on the right. 2nd and 17, they say. Here's the snap. We'll swing it out, complete to Sammy. Sammy signs across the 20.
Tackle made by number 4, J.C. Rodriguez.
Back
and
to
number 17,
close to the original
Wayne.
line of scrimmage. And it'll make it 3rd and 12. Here we go. Nate takes the snap, 3-step drop, looking to pass, has all day, but everybody's covered. He goes to the end zone, wide open, touchdown. That's a Heffington Farms Wildcats touchdown. Nate Castaneda to Sammy Signs, and Littlefield is on the board.
Good job by Sammy sneaking behind he kind of just dances across the end zone. I don't know if he saw he was sidestepping.
Man, give credit to the offensive line. Nate had all day to throw to give his receivers time to get open. Jaden Barrio to try the extra point kick. It's up, and it's good. And Littlefield punches back. 19-7 here in the first quarter. We'll be back right after this.
19.
Wildcat Laundry in Littlefield is a proud supporter of Littlefield High School athletics and wants to wish the Wildcats good luck in tonight's game. Wildcat Laundry is a clean, full-service laundromat with quality coin-operated washers and dryers for all your needs. Comforters too big for your home washer? Bring them to the Wildcat Laundry. Need to take care of several loads in a short time? Come to Wildcat Laundry, located at 901 Hall Avenue in Littlefield. Wildcat Laundry says go Cats.
Welcome back to Littlefield Wildcats football here in Slaton, Texas. Littlefield spotted the Tigers 19 points to start the game. And now we've answered offensively. We've got to answer defensively now. Let's go. Jaden Barrio to kick from the South 40. It's going to be a ground ball. Rolls back to the 25. It'll be picked up there. They get to the edge, and the Wildcats are there to knock him out of bounds at around the 35. That's Ivan Hernandez, one that knocked him out.
Well, we kind of know what they're going to do. We got 3 chances to see that they're probably going to try and go to the outside. Along with that, they can, slot I, run it right up the middle.
Well, their speed is something we haven't seen yet this year. They're the fastest team we've seen so far. Wildcats come to the line, or Tigers come to the line of scrimmage. 1st and 10. Here's the snap. They run the tackle trap to the 39.
Get a 4 on the play, brings up 2nd and 6 for the Tigers.
4-yard gain there. It's funny when you can call the other team's plays, right?
Yeah, I can see all these, and I know exactly what they are.
It's the only time of the only game of the year where we know their plays. Don't know what they're going to run before they run it, but we know it after they run it. 2nd down. Here's the snap. They hand it off. Going over the left side. He gets to the edge, and the Wildcats string it out and will bring him down. And a big play there by the Littlefield defense.
Good job by Jonas Camacho, seeing it come around, develop.
Yeah, Jaden Barrio in pursuit as well. And now it's 3rd and 5. If we can hold them here, man, you kind of feel like we've turned the tide a little bit.
At least get some momentum.
Yep. 3 minutes and 33 seconds and rolling here in the first quarter. 19-7, Slaton on top. They come to the line of scrimmage, 3rd and 5. The snap, looking to throw on. Oh my goodness. It's an easy score. We let number 21 get free. There was no defender even close.
And that's exactly what I talk about during run teams. Run, 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 run. Not pay attention, or you lose focus, or you're expecting to run, and you don't see the receiver.
Yeah, and almost all their passes are, out of that play action. They'll fake the handoff, get everybody to bite. Dadgummit, it's 25-7 Tigers. Now they're going to try an extra point kick. The kick is up, and it is good.
Right through the uprights. Your Slaton Tigers, 26. Wildcats, 7.
26-7.
Still 3 minutes in the first quarter.
Tigers on top. We'll be right back.
Continental Dairy Facilities Southwest, right here in Littlefield, provides grade A, Gold Star quality milk products to manufacturers around the world. We are proud to be here in Littlefield, and we support our student athletes. Our philosophy is to be a good neighbor to everyone in this town. We take pride in our work and in our community. Continental Dairy Facilities Southwest, farms, people, and technology, achieving Gold Star quality. Go Cats!
Welcome back in to Littlefield Wildcats football here on the Littlefield Sports Network. It's 26-7, Slaton on top. They've had the ball 4 times and scored 4 touchdowns. They're going to kick it off from the North 40. There's a kick. This time they're going to actually kick it. Wildcats run the starburst. Zane Champion keeps. And he carries it up to about the 30.
Return to about the 30-yard line.
So we'll be 1st and 10 for the Littlefield Wildcats at the 30-yard line at our own 30. Lance Insurance Agency first quarter. 3:07 left. Beautiful night for football. Standing room only crowd on both sides. But unfortunately, it's been all Tigers so far. We've got to go score. Gabe Mata and Sammy Signs are on the left. Now Jaden Barrio goes in motion from the right side. Here's the snap. They swing it out to Gabe. He turns it up the field and will be slung out of bounds at the 39-yard line. Nice positive gain there.
Gains about 8 on the play. 2nd and 8.
It's going to be 2nd down and 2. Castaneda out of the shotgun. Here's the snap. He's going to swing it out. Complete to Zane. Zane turns it up at the 40. He jukes a guy, and he'll be down at the 43, 44-yard line, but that'll be a First Federal Bank first down.
Nice move by Zane Champion.
1st and 10, Littlefield. 2 receivers stacked on each side. The snap. They'll hand it off. Solis right up the middle, and he runs into about 3 black jerseys and gains a yard, maybe 2.
2 on the play.
2nd down and 8, right to the line. Here we go. Nate looks to throw, has a man, goes deep, and it is in and out of the hands of Jaden Barrio. A well-thrown ball, and Jaden, 9 times out of 10, will make that catch.
Play number 12,
that was,
Palacio.
You know, Jaden had him beat, and that was a beautifully placed ball. But you're right, 9 times out of 10, he comes down with that.
Jaden caught a couple of those against Coahoma last week. Now it's going to be 3rd and 8 from our own 45-yard line. Castaneda will check with the sideline. Nate and Blayton Solis in the backfield. Sammy Signs and Gabe Mata on the left side. Zane Champion and Jaden Barrio on the right. The snap. Nate looking to throw. Fires to the sideline, too high for Barrio, and it falls incomplete.
Incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
That'll be 4th and 8 now, and Littlefield will have to punt it away. 2:11 left. 2 minutes and 11 seconds left here in the first quarter. Lance Insurance Agency first quarter. Barrio standing at his own 35-yard line. Takes the snap. We're going to fake. He throws. Looking for Sammy. In and out of the hands of Sammy Signs. He was wide open. And the fake punt fails. And the ball goes over on downs. Man, it was a great call. Sammy was open. Just couldn't hang on to it.
We just seem a little off tonight.
Yeah. Yeah, this isn't. I mean, we haven't been in this position. Man.
But yeah, I respect the play call. I liked it.
Yeah,
and
I do
right.
too.
It was wide open.
It wasn't really a poorly thrown ball by Jaden. It was just a little too high for Sammy, and he kind of had to twist his body around to make the catch. But it hit him right in the hands. So 1st and 10, Tigers going the other way at the Littlefield 45-yard line. We have got to find a way to come up with a stop. We need a turnover. The snap. They'll hand it off. Oh, big play. He's off to the races. Jaden Barrio finally wrestles him down at the 10-yard line.
Number 2, Jaden Lovato. Gains about 30 yards.
They just kind of saw it develop.
Tigers.
Well, we don't have an answer defensively right now.
We blitzed from one side, and they ran that tackle trap. It opened it wide up.
They'll spot the ball at the 11. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 11-yard line. And the Slaton Tigers slot eye offense is clicking on all cylinders right now. Quarterback under center. Quarterback runs the toss, coming to the near side. He gets to the 10, and he'll be tackled there by Jonas Camacho. Short gain on the play.
Get it 1 for the Tigers. Brings up 2nd and 10. Correction, no gain. 2nd and 10.
We're down to 1:27. The clock is stopped because he was out of bounds. Quarterback under center, I formation. The snap. Oh. Run the sweep to the far side. Nobody's going to touch him, and he'll be into the end zone for another Slaton touchdown.
Number 3, Trey Harris, tiptoes into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers!
Just the outside contain.
Wildcats have run into a buzzsaw tonight.
We can't let them get discouraged. Don't be discouraged. 32-7, 33-7. I apologize. With a minute and 19 left, you got to respond.
1 minute 19 seconds remaining in the first quarter.
33-7, Slaton on top.
Wildcats 7.
We'll be back right after this.
Here in Texas, tradition runs deep on the field and in our communities. For nearly 120 years, Wellington State Bank has stood by the citizens of Littlefield through tough times and touchdowns. From your first savings account to your game-winning business loan, we're here for every play. Wellington State Bank, your partners in progress in Wildcat Nation. Come see us today at 501 Phelps Avenue in Littlefield. Let's go Wildcats. Member FDIC.
Welcome back into Littlefield Wildcats football here in Slaton, Texas at Tiger Stadium, where Littlefield is shell-shocked. 33-7 with a minute 19 left in the first quarter. The kickoff is going to go right down the middle. Barrio takes it. They'll hand it off, coming to the near side. We're going to have a good return. Here's across the 40. Gabe Mata to the 50 and pushed out of bounds.
Taken out of bounds right at the 50-yard line. First and 10.
And Littlefield with good field position. All you can do right now is just go score. I mean, we can't afford any more possessions where we're not going to come away with points.
I agree.
Until we can figure something out on defense.
Kind of turns into an offensive game right now.
They've had the ball 5 times. They've scored 5 touchdowns and made it look easy. Let's go Wildcats. Sammy now in at quarterback. And Daniel Rojas, the running back. Here's the snap. Sammy's going to keep right up the middle. Gets it across the 50, but not much more. Gains a yard.
Gain of 1 on the play. Tackle made by number 23, Jordan Salazar, and several other Tigers.
Second down and 9. Near midfield, just on the Slaton side of the 50-yard line. Wildcats to the line. Rojas in motion. Now we'll check with the sideline. Cooper Price out in front. He's going to lead block for Rojas. Rojas spins out of a tackle, gets a little bit more to the 46.
Gain of 3 on the play brings up 3rd and 6 for the Wildcats. Student section.
3rd and 6 from the 40. Sammy out of the shotgun, takes the snap. Signs looking to throw. Goes to the side. It's caught by Jaden Barrio at the 36-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and that's a First Federal Bank first down. Here we go, right back to the line. Signs takes the snap. They'll hand it off. Rojas cuts it to the outside, breaks off a tackle, but they're going to swarm him under, and he'll gain about 2. And that'll be the last play of the first quarter. Littlefield trails this game 33-7, headed into the second quarter of play. Your first quarter has been brought to you by the Lance Insurance Agency. We'll be back with more Wildcats football in the start of the second right after this.
The Heffington family of Heffington Farms and Triple T Irrigation sends all the best to each member of the Littlefield Wildcats this season. Triple T Irrigation is an authorized TL irrigation systems dealer like no other. Hydrostatically powered TL systems are designed to deliver continuous movement to extend gearbox life. Heffington Farms and Triple T Irrigation, proud supporters of the Littlefield Wildcats.
Trust the Lance Insurance Agency for all your insurance needs. They offer a better way to buy insurance. Visit with David McGehee and let him shop multiple carriers to get the most competitive rate available for auto, home, commercial, life, crop insurance, and more. Go by 2433 South Farwell Avenue in Littlefield or give David a call at 385-1693 and let him find the best combination of price, coverage, and service just for you. The Lance Insurance Agency proudly supports the Wildcats and Lady Cats in all that they do.
Welcome back to Littlefield Wildcats football here on the Littlefield Sports Network. I'm Cody West along with Ryan West. Cameron Jimenez on the camera tonight, filling in for Olivia. And the Wildcats trail 33-7. Littlefield has the ball to start the second quarter. It'll be 2nd down and 8. Here's the snap. They're going to hand it off. Rojas up the middle. It's going to be a nice gain. Rojas across the 30 to the 20-yard line. And he'll be down around an 18 or 19, and that's a First Federal Bank first down.
It's nice to start seeing the pieces come together.
Right back to the line. Sammy takes the snap. They go. He's going to keep, but there's no running room for Sammy Signs there.
No gain on the play. Tackle made by number 45, Israel Martinez, and the entire defensive line.
Right back to the line. Here we go. The snap. They'll hand it off. Rojas up the middle. Nowhere to go.
Once again,
he might lose a
tackle
yard.
made by number 45, Israel Martinez, and the entire defensive line.
3rd and 11. Castaneda comes back in at quarterback. Sammy will go to receiver. Jose Payan, the fullback, or the tight end rather, will check out of the game. Now Zane, we're trying to get the right personnel on the field. We may have to use a timeout here. Zane Champion comes in. 2 receivers on the right, 2 on the left, and a double slot formation. Castaneda and Rojas in the backfield. 3rd and long. The snap. And again, they hand it off right up the middle. And he'll gain 3.
Made by number 56, Jeremiah Castillo.
Now it's 4th down, 4th and 9. Wildcats are going for it. Mata and Signs on the left side. Champion and Barrio on the right side in a double slot formation. Nate Castaneda and Daniel Rojas in the backfield. The snap. Nate looking to throw. Steps into the pocket. Now he'll run. He cuts it up the middle. He jukes a guy. He's to the 5. Nate pushing to the end zone. That's a Heffington Farms Wildcats touchdown. Nate Castaneda with a 17-yard touchdown run.
And that run by Nate. Been watching Sammy all season.
Yeah. Well, Nate was lighting him up with his feet in the Lamesa game before he got hurt. And now Jaden Barrio comes on to kick the extra point, and it's good. And Littlefield answers once again on offense. But we got to find a way to stop them on defense. We'll be back with more Littlefield football right after this.
Hey folks, Brian Bruce here at Bill Wells Chevrolet GMC in Plainview. Football season is here, so take the winning drive to Bill Wells and score big. We have the largest inventory in Plainview, great financing options, and a team that will treat you like family. At Bill Wells, we are professional grade, and we want to be your car dealer for life. Click on BillWellsChevrolet.com or come see us at 501 South I-27, where your next car is in plain view.
Where your next car's in Plainview.
Needing a tow can ruin your day, whether it be a breakdown, flat tire, or even a wreck. If you ever need a tow, Always Towing is here to make it less stressful and more cost-efficient for you. Always Towing is located in Littlefield, Texas, and services the entire area. They provide light and heavy-duty towing, rollback services, winch outs, and wheel lifts for trucks. Their experienced drivers are available 24 hours a day. Call 385-3800. That's 385-3800 for Always Towing. The Holmes family of Always Towing sends all the best to the Littlefield Wildcats in tonight's game.
Lamb County Electric Cooperative was established in 1938 for the purpose of making life better for our community, and today they continue to strive for that purpose. LCEC is committed to providing safe, reliable electric service at the lowest practical cost. The Lamb County Electric Co-op is proud of its well-trained, quality workforce that meets the changing needs of its membership. Proudly serving you and all of the communities in our coverage area, the Lamb County Electric Co-op, a Touchtone Energy cooperative.
Welcome back into Littlefield Wildcats football. I'm Cody West along with Ryan West, where the Wildcats have the Tigers 4th and 6. 4th down and 6, and it looks like they are going to punt.
Number 12, Darian Palacio, back to punt.
So here we go. The return men for the Wildcats are standing at our own 30-yard line. Here's the snap. Punt is away. It's a high punt. Good kick. Fair catch called for and made by Gabe Mata at around the 29-yard line.
1st and 10 from the 29-yard line.
I guess we had some audio problems earlier. I apologize. In any case, the Wildcats have just come up with their first defensive stop. Want to say thanks to our viewers or listeners out there, Joel Griffith, the Bussies as well, letting us know when sometimes I don't know if we have problems. Here we go. The snap. Castaneda looking to throw. Goes deep, nobody there, and it's overthrown. And it falls incomplete.
Pass is incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
2nd and 10. Littlefield Wildcats. If we can go score, we finally got a stop. Now if we can go down and score on this possession, it's a different ball game. 2 receivers left, 1 on the right. Here's the snap. We hand it off. Rojas, nowhere to go. We'll lose a yard. It'll be 3rd and 11. 3rd and 11, back at the 28.
6, Jeremy Floyd.
Right back to the line. Here we go. Castaneda takes the snap, drops back to pass. He steps up. He's got pressure. He's running for his life. He gets loose. He's across the 30 and tripped up at the 34-yard line. 6-yard gain, and I think we're going to bring on the punt team.
Yeah, I mean, you almost have to with that.
Yeah, it'll be 4th and 5. Jaden Barrio on to punt. 6:53 and rolling here in the second quarter of play. And Slaton's not going to put anybody deep. We've already tried one fake punt. It failed. Here's the snap. Jaden kicks it. Nobody's back there, and it'll take a Littlefield roll to the 22-yard line. So good punt.
22-yard line. 1st and 10
now our
Tigers
defense needs
from
to
the
do it
22.
again.
And I think our defense is finally starting to get settled in, starting to kind of figure this offense out a little bit.
Yeah, I hope so. You know, it's like if we weathered the storm went on a little bit longer than I would have wanted it to, you know. Man, they came out and jumped all over us. But now it kind of feels like we're in a game. We get this thing in the second half, and I think anything can happen. But we've got to be able to come up with more defensive stops. 6 minutes and 20 seconds left in the first half of play. Quarterback under center. He fakes the handoff, and he'll keep. Wildcats are there. And a nice job. I believe that was Diego Lepez, the nose guard, that got to him first.
2nd and 9 for the Tigers.
1-yard gain makes it 2nd and 9. And now Slaton is going to play clock management.
You know, that's probably their game plan. Jump out on top, score a few points, and then, like we talked about earlier, let the play clock go all the way down. Run the ball, get 5 yards, 1st down. Just consistently run the clock out.
It's pretty frustrating when you're on the other side of that, you know?
Oh, yeah.
2nd down and 9. The snap, they give to the fullback on the dive. Wildcats are there. Big hit by Ben Castillo. Short gain on the play.
3 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 6 for the Tigers.
Is that Blatant Solis? No, that was Ben Castillo. Apologize. Sometimes the 6 and the 8 look the same to me.
Especially when the jersey rolls up a little bit.
Yep. These jerseys are tight these days. I saw the kids putting on their shoulder pads and jerseys before the game. They were all struggling to get them on.
Oh, yeah.
Those things fit tight.
Want them like those old 80s jerseys?
No, with a big giant shoulder pads.
They rip real easy and you can get a hold of them.
3rd and 6, quarterback under center. The snap. He's going to throw to the sideline, incomplete. Good coverage by Zane Champion. The Tigers wanted an interference call, but they didn't get it. And now it'll be 4th and 6 in Littlefield. Looks like we'll hold them again. They're going to bring on the punt team.
Now, that was good coverage by Zane Champion. That one definitely was not a pass interference.
No. So back-to-back defensive stops for the Wildcats after giving up 5 consecutive touchdowns. Man, to start this game. Punter standing inside the 15. Kick is away. It's a good punt. It'll be caught at the 46 by Jaden Barrio, the fair catch, and here comes the Littlefield offense. 4:39 left here in the second quarter. They'll spot it at the 45. Let's go score, boys. I'll tell you one thing, this Slaton home side was a little rowdy for the first quarter. It's been a little quiet the last few minutes.
Oh, yeah.
We need to keep it that way. Zane Champion and Jaden Barrio to the right. Nate Castaneda is now the quarterback. Here's the snap. Nate flushed out of the pocket. Dumps it off, complete to Blatant Solis, who is tackled at the 46. That was a 1-yard gain.
Made by number 45, Israel Martinez, and number 4, J.C. Rodriguez.
2nd down and 9. Gabe Mata, Zane Champion left, Jaden Barrio on the right. They'll throw underneath, complete to Champion, and he'll be tackled at the 49-yard line. Positive yardage.
By number 6, Jeremy Floyd, and number 12, Darian Palacio.
But it's going to be 3rd and 6.
3rd down.
Right back to the line. Here we go. Castaneda. The snap. They swing it out. Zane turns it up the field, and he'll be short of the first down to the 46-yard line, and a late hit. The flag comes out at the end of the play, and that's going to be a 15-yard penalty against the Tigers.
Yeah, they kind of took Zane with him out of bounds and just threw him on the ground.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll take that every day of the week as long as nobody gets hurt. Zane, he's back out there.
Personal foul is a call against Slaton.
Yep. Step it off.
First down, Wildcats.
3:47 left here in the second quarter. Tonight's second quarter action brought to you by Wildcat Laundry. 1st and 10 Littlefield at the Slaton 32. Here's the snap. Castaneda hands it off. Solis. He'll be wrapped up and brought down for a gain of a yard to the 31.
Tackle made by number
These Slaton
62,
linebackers are
Parrish.
kind of like running into a brick wall.
Yeah, they're big and physical. 2nd down and 9. Nate looks to throw. Has all day. Find somebody open, Nate. And he'll throw it away wisely.
Pass thrown out of bounds.
There was something happening in the backfield. I think one of our guys may have pancaked one of their guys, and then maybe a little scuffle, but no flags.
Yeah, pancake's a pancake. We will take it.
3rd and 9 now. Stops the clock at 3:10, 3 minutes and 10 seconds. Jonas Camacho now in at running back. Castaneda drops straight back pressure. Dumps it off, complete to Jonas. Jonas turns it up the field. He won't get enough for the first down. He'll be down at the 26. Needed to get to the 22. So it's going to be 4th and 4. Here we go. Wildcats are going for it on 4th and 4. Castaneda. Checks with the sideline. It's Nate and Jonas Camacho in the backfield. Cooper Price and Jaden Barrio wide right. Zane Champion and Gabe Mata wide left. Here's the snap. 4th down. They fake the handoff. Nate's going to keep. Cuts it up the middle, and he is across the 20 for the first down to the 18-yard line, and that's a First Federal Bank first down. And now Nate's going to come off the field. Sammy goes in. Nate favoring one leg. Man. I hope he's okay. Sammy Signs out of the shotgun. Here's the snap. They hand it off. Camacho looking for room. He'll gain a yard or maybe two.
On the play, tackle made.
To the 18.
By number 64, Caden Byram.
Second down now. 2nd and 8. Wildcats right back to the line. Sammy out of the shotgun. The snap. They go right back to Jonas. Jonas, a flag on the play.
Flag down on the play.
He gained maybe a yard, but that may be offsides.
Can't help but notice Nate over here just kind of keeping an eye on him.
Yeah, he's getting checked out over on the sideline.
Legal substitution is
I'm going to take over for a split second.
Timeout for 2 minutes.
It is the 2-minute warning, and the Wildcats will have the ball when we come back. Littlefield Wildcats football will continue right after this.
It's not about the halls you walk through. It's not about the walls that surrounded you. What lasts is the growth, the connection, memories, and traditions that shape who you become. Here we aren't just building facilities, we're building futures, where modern tools meet timeless values, resilience, integrity, and community. Because what matters most isn't what's new, it's what endures.
Hillcrest Funeral Home is Littlefield owned and operated and has been since 2007. We are proud supporters of the Wildcats, Lady Cats, and our Wildcat Band. I'm Shauna Wagley Hastings, and my promise is to always offer you personal and compassionate care in your time of loss. Hillcrest is hometown, and we are always here for you. Come see us at 1305 Phelps Avenue in Littlefield. Hillcrest Funeral Home, cherish the memories, honor the legacy.
Welcome back into Littlefield Wildcats football after the timeout. On 2nd down, Sammy will keep it up the middle and won't gain any yardage. And it'll be 3rd down. Oh, he loses a couple. Right back to the line. Here come the Wildcats. They'll check with the sideline. Sammy Signs is now in at quarterback. Big 3rd down play here. The snap. They give to Jonas. Jonas looking for room, nowhere to go. I think we've got to throw a pass here.
Tackle made by number 23, Jordan Salazar.
4th and 6.
Fourth down.
So 4th down coming up here. This is within Jaden Barrio field goal range, but we're down 33-14, so we're going to go for it here. We're trying to get the right personnel on the field.
And in a usual circumstance, you know, you want to take the 3 points, but not here.
No. We're going to go with an empty backfield. 3 receivers left, 2 on the right. 4th down. The Wildcats are going for it on 4th and 6, deep in Slaton territory. We're not ready yet. The referee wants to get the clock right. 1:10 on the clock here. We really need to score. We get the ball after halftime. 1:10 seconds, and now it's rolling. And the Wildcat Laundry, 2nd quarter. Empty backfield. Sammy Signs at quarterback. Plays coming in from the sideline, but play clock is down to 5 seconds. Here's the snap. Sammy's going to keep right up the middle, and he won't get it. Carried it to the 12-yard line.
Fourth down conversion is no good.
And the ball goes over. Ball goes over to the Tigers with 27 seconds left. Man, I wanted a touchdown there.
Tackle made by number 64,
Yeah, I don't know.
Caden Byram.
You need to start throwing the ball a little bit more,
Yeah.
in my personal opinion.
Well, I mean, that drive, we pretty much kept it between the hash marks. That drive stalled, and we kept banging our head against the wall there, and we turned it over on downs. Now it's a Tigers ball, and they're explosive. 27 seconds. They have one timeout remaining. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. They've got a man streaking down the middle of the field. Quarterback will tuck it and run. He's got room. And he'll be out of bounds at the 23-yard line. 18 seconds left.
Gets about 11, runs out of bounds.
18 seconds left. The clock is stopped as he went out of bounds. Stick around for the halftime show. We'll recap the first half of this game. We'll look at some high school scores from around West Texas, and Ryan will give us our college and NFL report. 1st and 10, Tigers. Quarterback hands it off on a sweep, going to the far side. Wildcats are there. Gain of a yard, if that. Great job by the Littlefield defense there. And that will do it for the first half of play. 33-14 is our score.
At the half,
the Tigers on
Slaton
top.
Tigers, 33. Wildcats, 14.
Littlefield very much in this football game, but we've got to come back and play our best football in the second half. Let's take a timeout, and we'll be back with your halftime show right after these words.
The Heffington family of Heffington Farms and Triple T Irrigation sends all the best to each member of the Littlefield Wildcats this season. Triple T Irrigation is an authorized TL irrigation systems dealer like no other. Hydrostatically powered TL systems are designed to deliver continuous movement to extend gearbox life. Heffington Farms and Triple T Irrigation, proud supporters of the Littlefield Wildcats.
Trust the Lance Insurance Agency for all your insurance needs. They offer a better way to buy insurance. Visit with David McGehee and let him shop multiple carriers to get the most competitive rate available for auto, home, commercial, life, crop insurance, and more. Go by 2433 South Farwell Avenue in Littlefield, or give David a call at 385-1693 and let him find the best combination of price, coverage, and service just for you. The Lance Insurance Agency proudly supports the Wildcats and Lady Cats in all that they do.
Hey folks, Brian Bruce here at Bill Wells Chevrolet GMC in Plainview. Football season is here, so take the winning drive to Bill Wells and score big. We have the largest inventory in Plainview, great financing options, and a team that will treat you like family. At Bill Wells, we are professional grade, and we want to be your car dealer for life. Click on BillWellsChevrolet.com or come see us at 501 South I-27, where your next car is in plain view.
Where your next car's in Plainview.
Needing a tow can ruin your day, whether it be a breakdown, flat tire, or even a wreck. If you ever need a tow, Always Towing is here to make it less stressful and more cost-efficient for you. Always Towing is located in Littlefield, Texas, and services the entire area. They provide light and heavy-duty towing, rollback services, winch outs, and wheel lifts for trucks. Their experienced drivers are available 24 hours a day. Call 385-3800. That's 385-3800 for Always Towing. The Holmes family of Always Towing sends all the best to the Littlefield Wildcats in tonight's game.
Welcome back in to Littlefield Wildcats football here on the Littlefield Sports Network as the Marching Cats are performing for the home crowd here, the Slaton Tigers. Slaton Tigers home fans. We'll try to capture their performance on video if you're watching on YouTube. And the Wildcats trail this game 33-14, Ryan. And I'll tell you what, man, early in this football game, I thought we were in big, big trouble. But we responded well. You know, it just took us a while. You know, it's like sometimes you get hit in the mouth, and then, you know, we'll fight you, but it's not until we get hit in the mouth first. Well, they hit us in the mouth, hit us in the nose, hit us in both eyes before we finally were able to, you know, stop the bleeding, so to speak. And, man, we've got an uphill battle in the second half against this Slaton Tigers team that just came out on fire. And it's almost like we were just kind of shell-shocked right in the beginning.
I agree. I think it really throttled us when they came out and scored like that, stripped the ball away, onside kick. I'm seeing a lot of good things. We are making really good decisions and moves. It really hurts us. It doesn't hurt us because we haven't had him, but it was really awesome to have him back for a little bit, and I hope he's all right. But, like, Nate going down, because he was kind of making it click for a while. It's kind of hard when you throw Sammy in the mix, and I know that he's gotten all the first reps of the whole season since Lamisa, but it kind of changes the pace when you get a different quarterback in there who are used to doing different things, especially when one has a bunch of momentum and the other's coming on from the sideline or as a receiver. So hopefully he's all right. Sammy's going to do good. It just took him a minute to see the field.
Yeah, and, you know, defensively we settled in finally. You know, they scored – They had the ball 5 times and scored 5 touchdowns on their first 5 possessions of the game. And that that's hard to fall behind like that and come back. But our defense settled in and started making plays, and then all of a sudden it was it was just hard for them to move the football. They weren't beating us to the edge like they were early. Most of their success early was, you know, the sweeps and the toss to the outside. They did beat us on some passes, but for the most part, it was just their speed on the edge. And we finally, whatever it was, were able to adjust to that. And the last few possessions of the game for the Tigers, they were unable to move the ball as well on us. So that gives me encouragement going into the second half of play. I have no doubt our offense is going to put more points on the board, but our defense has to continue to play the way we did late in the second half.
And I agree with you. Our defense is starting to do a really good job, especially on the edges. They're starting to figure out how to contain. When they run that tackle trap, they're learning how to shoot the gap a little bit different than what it's used to, because, you know, that tackle trap is designed for the pocket to fold and then the slot back come around right up the middle. So we're kind of starting to see that. And the thing I was going to mention earlier is, like, this group of guys, maybe when they were way young, but they didn't really get to see the slot eye in their, you know, junior high school days. So they're still kind of piecing that together. And you know exactly what they want to do. We know what they want to do. But for the players, and I'm sure the coaches have talked to them about it, Slaton wants to chew clock.
Yep. And the thing is, too, you know, here in 2025, the majority of Texas high school football teams run the spread or some version of the spread offense. And everybody we've seen so far this season has run some version of the spread. And now, I mean, you go back to, you know, like when even 20 years ago, the slot eye or the wishbone or the wing tee or the slot tee, or, you know, there was always, every offense was kind of a ground-based attack, and you just played those kind of offenses every week. Now it's almost like it's a gimmicky type thing because you just don't hardly ever see it. And we had a week to practice for it, but you get in a game and it's totally different.
Oh, yeah, especially with Slaton's speed. We were talking about their speed. They're big up front. They're way fast. They can get to the edge way quick. And, you know, going back to the offensive standpoint, those linebackers are big and stocky.
Yeah, they are a physical defense. And, you know, I think, again, I have no doubts that we will score a bunch of points in the second half. But, you know, maybe we play keep away. Maybe we put together some long drives and keep their offense off the field, come up with a few stops, and get back in this thing. Littlefield will get the ball to start the second half of play as we won the coin toss and deferred to the second half. As the Marching Cats are out on the field performing for the Slaton home crowd, we're going to take a timeout, and we'll be back with a look at some scores from around West Texas right after these words.
Energy Fitness is Littlefield's newest 24-hour fitness center with affordable monthly membership rates and never any contracts. Energy Fitness is for everyone. Whether you want to get in shape, lose weight, build muscle, or just stay in motion, Energy Fitness has something for you. We have free weights, a cardio room, 14-station strength circuit, turf area, and more. Located at 713 West Marshall Howard Boulevard in Littlefield. Call us at 806-551-2371 or visit EnergyFitnessLFD.com for more information.
Introducing Fades and Foils by Amanda, located inside JoJo's attic in Littlefield. Fades and Foils is your one-stop full-service salon, specializing in men's and women's cuts and styling, balayage, color corrections, all-over color, waxing, and now Amanda offers hair extensions. Call to book a consultation. Open Tuesday through Friday from 10 to 6 and Saturday from 8 to 2. For an appointment, call 806-598-1988. That's 598-1988. And right now, all services are 10% off for the entire month of October. Call now for Fades and Foils by Amanda.
Every bag of FiberMax cotton has 220,000 seeds chock full of innovation, like advanced genetics for longer, stronger fiber, which means 220,000 reasons to hear, "You got what premiums?" And new Accent Flex technology for powerful weed control, which means 220,000 reasons to say, "Heck yeah, I grew that." FiberMax cotton from BASF. Innovation in every bag. Always read and follow label directions.
Think big, print big with Slate Group. Slate Group is an experienced commercial printer specializing in all your printing needs. From large to small quantities and quick turnaround times, Slate Group is the only call to make. In addition, we offer customized promotional products. Our focus on quality craftsmanship can be seen on print collateral across the nation. Located at 6024 45th Street in Lubbock, our Slate Group team is local and committed to helping you achieve and surpass your goals. Visit us online at www.slategroup.com to discover how we can deliver an exceptional product that elevates your presence.
Welcome back into Littlefield Wildcats football here on the Littlefield Sports Network. I'm Cody West along with Ryan West, where the Wildcats trail this game by a score of 33-14 to the Slaton Tigers. There's only 5 teams in our district, so every week somebody will have a bye week. Tonight it's Idalou that has the bye week in our district. And the other game that's going on is Muleshoe versus Roosevelt down in Muleshoe. And that game is a barn burner. They've got a score of 21-21, tied up late second quarter. So, we mentioned in the pregame show that every team in this district feels like they've got a chance to win the district. And, with only 4 district games, they all mean a lot. And Roosevelt and Muleshoe are going at it right now, 21-21 over in Muleshoe. Taking a look at some other scores from around West Texas. The Coahoma Bulldogs, a team we played last week, beat San Angelo Grape Creek 33-27. Last night, Amarillo High beat Caprock 45-10. These are all just random scores. Canyon Randall beat Dumas last night 27-14. And Abilene High defeated Coronado 35-6 over at Lowry Field. In games going on tonight, the Ropes Eagles lead Tahoka 14-0 at the halftime break. Also, we have Spring Lake Earth over Hart 40-13. The Hart Longhorns are undefeated up until this point, but it's been all Wolverines, it looks like, in that one. 40-13. Spring Lake Earth on top there at halftime. In some other games around West Texas, Monahans over Snyder 23-21. Big Spring leads Kermit 35-0. And Wink over McCamey 46-0, all down in the Permian Basin. Bushland traveled to Andrews tonight. The Falcons lead the Mustangs 14-12 at the halftime break. It's Dalhart over Denver City 33-14 at halftime. Abilene Cooper leads Lubbock Cooper 35-3. Also tonight, we have Monterey over Lubbock High 14-6 at halftime. Farwell over Bovina 21-6. Panhandle leads Sanford Fritch 43-0 at the halftime break. Also tonight, Shallowater over Pecos, 45-7 at the half over in Shallowater. The Olton Mustangs are leading Floydada 42-0. Olton over Floydada 42-zip. Seminole over Fort Stockton 38-7. Lamesa over River Road 34-20 late second quarter. West Plains over Canyon High 19-10 at the half. In a this looks like a baseball score. Estacado over Levelland 7-6 at halftime. Low scoring game there in Levelland tonight. New Deal over Post 20-13. Palo Duro leads Abilene Wiley 21-7. Dimmitt over Tulia 28-20 at the half. Sundown over Smyer 42-0. Wellington leads Clarendon 27-zip. Sudan blowing out Crosbyton tonight 41-0. The Chiefs getting shut out by the Sudan Hornets tonight. Childress over Friona 35-0. Brownfield trails San Angelo Lakeview 28-6. Seagraves over Plains 17-7 at the half. And Friendship trails Midland High 10-7 late second quarter. 10-7 Midland over Friendship. And one more six-man score. The Whit Harrell Panthers lead Lasbuddy 38-0. 38-zip. Whit Harrell over Lasbuddy. Well, any of those games surprise you?
No, I mean.
Me neither, right?
The one district game that you're keeping your eye on is the Muleshoe and Roosevelt game, 21-21. It's kind of, they're in a dogfight. And you're right, it does make us a little nervous that everybody in this district thinks they have a shot.
Yep, all five teams are good. So, I mean, that's just, Littlefield needs to come back and win this one. The Wildcats trail it 33-14 here at the halftime break. What's going on in the world of college and the NFL?
So last night, the Philadelphia Eagles, Jalen Hurts and Saquon fall 17-34 to Cam Scattaboo and Jackson Dart with the Giants. That was kind of a throttle, and I think the Eagles lost a game before that too. I remember looking at it, but I'm not going to go out of my way to go and find it. I know some people care about the NFL, but most people care about college about this time. They say blah, blah, blah. But, yeah, that was the Thursday night game. Eagles falling to the Giants. Tonight, in the G5 category, 24 South Florida is playing North Texas right now, 21-21 at halftime.
Okay.
That G5 spot is up for grabs. As you know, Memphis is up there as well.
I think I saw on social media that North Texas sold out the game tonight. It's the first ever sellout, I think, in that stadium up there in Denton.
That's pretty crazy. If you're a Washington Rutgers fans, the Rutgers are beating Washington 7-0. There's some other games tonight. Fresno State, Colorado State, Cornell, Harvard. Anybody go to Harvard? That's all there. Let's get some top 25 games tomorrow. If you know, Texas and Penn State have both fallen out of the top 25 after a loss last week.
Yeah. And they were both ranked in the top 5 to start the season.
So tomorrow, the number 9 Texas Tech, my Red Raiders, are going to play Kansas at home, and they're going to wear those throwback, all mixed together uniforms, the black with the red stars.
Yeah.
So that'll be really nice to see.
100 years of Texas Tech football commemorative uniform.
That's awesome. It's awesome they put that together. Number 17, Illinois is taking on Ohio State. Illinois 5-1. Ohio State's 5-0. We'll see who comes to that, who wins that one. Number 8, Alabama is playing number 14, Missouri. Missouri's 5-0. Alabama's 4-1. We'll see what happens. They're playing at 11 o'clock in the morning. Number 25, Florida State is playing Pitt. Number 4, Ole Miss is going against Washington State. Here's another 2 ranked matchup. Number 3, Oregon is playing number 7, Indiana. They're both 5-0. And keep in mind, this is conference play now. So these are where they count. Number 6, Oklahoma in the Red River rivalry is playing Texas 3-2. Texas is going 3-2 right now. Virginia Tech is playing number 13, Georgia Tech. Georgia Tech is also 5-0. NC State taking on the number 16 Notre Dame, which I disagree with that. I say it multiple times per game. Everybody, if you're a Notre Dame fan, you probably get tired of me saying it. I don't think Notre Dame should be ranked that high, if ranked at all. Number 22, Iowa State, in some Big 12 action, is taking on Colorado. Arkansas is taking on number 12, Tennessee. Florida's taking on Texas A&M, which is who Texas lost to last week that knocked them out of the top 25. We'll see if Florida has it. I believe they are playing in College Station, I believe. Number 10, Georgia is playing Auburn, and 15, Michigan, USC. South Carolina, number 11, LSU. Another ranked Big 12 matchup. 18, BYU is taking on Arizona, and 21, Arizona State is taking on Utah, which, as we know, Tech blew out Utah 2 weeks ago. I'd call it a blowout.
Yeah.
So that's what we got in the college world.
It's getting exciting.
Interesting week.
Yep. It's going to be an exciting week of football tomorrow. It's an exciting night of football tonight in the world of Texas high school football. I'm hoping Littlefield can come back and win this thing in exciting fashion. 33-14 is the score. The Tigers on top. But, you know, I was looking at Slaton's schedule, and I was thinking to myself when I was looking at it, like, man, they, other than Post, they really haven't played anybody. They beat Friona. This isn't a slight or, you know, anything negative about the teams that they played that I'm about to mention, but I'm just saying, like, the combined record of the teams that they've beaten isn't very good. They beat Friona 50-22. They beat Brownfield 62-7. They beat New Deal 35-7, which is an impressive win. They went to overtime with Post and lost by a point. I believe they went for 2 in overtime and didn't get it. They went for 2 to win, and they didn't get it, and they lost by 1. They blow out Morton 55-16, and then they beat Dimmitt last week in a close game, 21-15.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, forming on the
Dimmitt's looking a lot better than they've looked in years and years. But the thing is, they haven't played a team like the Littlefield Wildcats this season. And this is a team that just don't quit. We've been bragging on them all season long. We've been talking about it, the effort that the Wildcats give. We've been talking about the way that we play 4 quarters to the final buzzer. And I think if there's a team that can come back, it's going to be the Littlefield Wildcats. They don't know what's coming in the second half.
I completely agree. And, you know, it seems like we're a second-half team. I apologize. I just watched one of the Slaton kickers absolutely miss right to the field goal PAT. But, yeah, we're definitely a second-half team. We've seen it multiple times. It's kind of a scary thing because they come out and punch you in the mouth, and then we respawn in the second half. Especially fourth quarter, you know, we really shine in the fourth quarter when we finally piece it all together. And I've said it all season, our coaches during halftime, it seems that they make adjustments. They're watching, they're studying, they're taking notes, I'm sure, because every time something goes wrong, it seems like we correct it after halftime.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. And also, you know, this is just, we're in shape, right? Like our guys, we just tend to not get tired. You know, this is a team that does a lot of running in practice, and, you know, we stay in shape. And, you know, we'll see how the endurance is of the Slaton Tigers in the second half. Wildcats are out on the field warming up. Slaton Tigers are out of their field house as well. We're going to take a break, and we'll be back with your second half action right after this. Want to mention that the halftime show tonight has been brought to you by Wellington State Bank, your partners in progress. Wellington State Bank, member FDIC.
Hillcrest Funeral Home is Littlefield owned and operated and has been since 2007. We are proud supporters of the Wildcats, Lady Cats, and our Wildcat Band. I'm Shauna Wagley Hastings, and my promise is to always offer you personal and compassionate care in your time of loss. Hillcrest is hometown, and we are always here for you. Come see us at 1305 Phelps Avenue in Littlefield. Hillcrest Funeral Home, cherish the memories, honor the legacy.
On your corner and in your corner, headquartered in Littlefield, Texas since 1946, First Federal Bank is your hometown bank with hometown personalities. No name changes, no 1-800 numbers, no branches, just roots right here in Littlefield, Texas, home of the Fighting Wildcats. Come in and join the winning team and experience First Federal Bank hospitality today. First Federal Bank Littlefield, member FDIC, equal housing lender, NMLS 494763.
At Littlefield ISD, we're not just upgrading facilities, we're creating opportunities. Where students excel in dual credit courses, engage in effective vocational programs, and achieve associate's degrees upon graduation. Our staff brings real-world experience, guiding students to think critically and solve problems. Here we stand united in our mission to develop and inspire every student as we embrace the spirit of Wildcat magic.
Continental Dairy Facilities Southwest, right here in Littlefield, provides grade A, Gold Star quality milk products to manufacturers around the world. We are proud to be here in Littlefield, and we support our student athletes. Our philosophy is to be a good neighbor to everyone in this town. We take pride in our work and in our community. Continental Dairy Facilities Southwest, farms, people, and technology, achieving Gold Star quality. Go Cats!
Here in Texas, tradition runs deep on the field and in our communities. For nearly 120 years, Wellington State Bank has stood by the citizens of Littlefield through tough times and touchdowns. From your first savings account to your game-winning business loan, we're here for every play. Wellington State Bank, your partners in progress in Wildcat Nation. Come see us today at 501 Phelps Avenue in Littlefield. Let's go Wildcats. Member FDIC.
Welcome back into Littlefield Wildcats football here at Tiger Stadium in Slaton. The Wildcats are out on the field, as are the Slaton Tigers. And the Wildcats trail this game by a score of 33-14 to start the third quarter. Littlefield will get the ball to start the second half of play. We won the toss and deferred to the second half. And we came out of the field house fired up. I was just looking at our body language as we were coming out of the field house. And I think you go into the halftime break and say, all right, scoreboard 0-0, put that out of your head, and let's go play the best second half of football that we played this season.
Well, not only that, you come out fired up, you're mad. You're mad.
Yep. I'm mad. I can't imagine how they feel. So here we go. The Tigers are going to kick it off from the left hash mark. And it's going to be a sidewinder. Caught at the 25-yard line. Here's a return, Zane Champion. Zane carries it across the 30 to about the 34-yard line, and it'll be first and 10 Littlefield, the 34. Tonight's third quarter action is brought to you by Continental Dairy Facilities Southwest. Continental Dairy Facility Southwest, proud supporters of the Littlefield Wildcats. First and 10, Sammy Signs at quarterback. Blayton Solis in the backfield. Here we go. Let's show them what we're made of. Sammy takes the snap. He swings it out, complete. Oh, and Zane Champion is tackled back at the 30-yard line. It's going to be a 5-yard loss, and Gabe just couldn't hold his block long enough.
Well, they kind of saw it coming, kind of bum rushed him.
Second down and 15. Sammy takes the snap, looking to throw. Dumps it off underneath to Cooper Price. Price up the field across the 35 to about the 39-yard line. That's the first catch of the night for Cooper Price, the tight end.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Ball's on the 38-yard line. 3rd and 6. Here's the snap. Sammy's going to keep. Over the left side, breaks through, fights across the 45. He gets the first down to the 46-yard line. It's a First Federal Bank first down.
First down, Wildcats.
First and 10, Littlefield. We're on the move now. Sammy. He drops back to pass. Swings it out underneath. Gabe Mata turns it up the field, and he'll be tackled at the 49-yard line. It's a gain of about 3 or 4.
45, Israel Martinez.
And you can kind of see this Slaton defense is starting to get a little tired even after halftime.
Gain of 3 on the play.
Here we go.
Second down.
2nd and 7. Sammy takes the snap and a whistle, and that's going to be a false start on us. Yep. And I want to say it was Tate Clark. He didn't. He didn't jump. He just picked his hand up off the turf.
Yeah, don't you hate when that happens? Like, oh.
Yeah. So the Wildcats get a penalty, and it puts us back to the 44. So here we go. Littlefield has the ball, 2nd down and 12 now. The snap. Signs. Looking to throw. Overthrows everybody, and it falls incomplete. And a flag on the play at the end of the play. What's that?
Flag down after the play.
Oh, it came out of nowhere. Well, I know who threw it, but
I didn't see any penalty out there that I thought. Pick it up. If it's on us, pick it up.
Well, let it be on them.
Well, they're moving the ball in a favorable direction. Pass interference on them. All right.
Pass interference is a call against.
Oh, we'll take it.
I didn't see it, but he knows better than I do.
It's just like we talk about when it happens to you, you're like, oh, that wasn't a pass interference.
Yep. So 1st and 10, Littlefield. Ball is in Slaton territory at the 47-yard line. Littlefield on the move here. Signs takes the snap. He's going to keep. Oh, and he's hit immediately. And pushed back, he'll lose a yard.
Tackle the backfield made by number 23, Jordan Salazar.
2nd down and 11. Right back to the line. Here we go. Here's the snap. Sammy looking to throw. He throws incomplete. Zane Champion caught it, but was out of bounds.
Result of the play, 3rd down.
It was a good attempt by Zane, trying to get his feet in.
It was just a little overthrown. He had to jump up to get it. His leap kind of carried him out of bounds. So now a big 3rd down here. 3rd and 11 for the Wildcats in Slaton territory. The play comes in from the sideline. Now they're going to reset the play clock. $9:59 left in the 3rd quarter. Big play here, 3rd and 11 for the Wildcats. Sammy, he's going to keep right up the middle, breaks through, but they're going to wrap him up and bring him down at about the 42, maybe the 41. It's going to be 4th. 4th and 4. We're going for it. Here we go. 4th down and 4 yards to go from the Slaton 41. Two receivers stacked on the right, 2 on the left. Sammy looking to throw. Now he'll tuck it and run. Cuts it up, gets the 1st down. He's to the 30-yard line. Signs will be down inside the 30 at the 28-yard line.
11,
and that's a First Federal Bank 1st down.
And that's looking like Sammy does.
Wildcats on the move. They had him by the helmet. I was hoping for a flag. Snap. They hand it off. Solis looking for room. Nowhere to go.
Tackle made by the entire D-line. Brings up 2nd down and 9.
I don't know if the entire D-line.
There were like two guys made that tackle.
One guy made the tackle, and the rest of the D-line kind of showed up.
1 yard gain, 2nd and 9. They'll swing it out complete. Zane, he's going to be swarmed under. No, he breaks loose. Now he's swarmed under. Man, he just got back to the line of scrimmage.
Play. Tackle made by number 45, Israel Martinez.
3rd down and 11. 3rd and 10, we'll call it. Here's Sammy Signs out of the shotgun. Another big 3rd down play here. Wildcats playing with a sense of urgency, but yards are hard to come by. The snap. Sammy looking to throw, has time, dumps it off, and it falls incomplete. And a flag. He was looking for Gabe Mata, and the back judge threw the flag about 20 yards. And that's going to be another interference call on Slaton, I believe. I think they hit Gabe before the ball got there.
Well, I mean, it all kind of depends if he was defenseless, right?
Pass interference is the call against the Tigers.
Which I'd say, in this opportunity with all the boos, he was, and we will take it.
Yeah, Slaton fans are not happy. It'll be 1st and 10, Littlefield, inside the 20, and now the Tigers are going to burn a timeout.
Give the ref a piece of their mind.
We're going to take the timeout with them, and we'll be back right after this from Heffington Farms.
The Heffington family of Heffington Farms and Triple T Irrigation sends all the best to each member of the Littlefield Wildcats this season. Triple T Irrigation is an authorized TL irrigation systems dealer like no other. Hydrostatically powered TL systems are designed to deliver continuous movement to extend gearbox life. Heffington Farms and Triple T Irrigation, proud supporters of the Littlefield Wildcats.
Welcome back to Littlefield Wildcats football here on the Littlefield Sports Network. After the timeout taken by Slaton, Littlefield will have it 1st and 10 in the red zone. Sammy goes out of the shotgun. 2 receivers right, 1 on the left. Blayton Solis, the running back, will go in motion. The snap, Sammy swings it out, complete to Blayton. Blayton makes a move, and he'll be wrestled out of bounds at the 11. That was a nice little cut, a little juke there by Solis.
Out of bounds by number 11, Fabian Perez. Brings up 2nd down and 3.
Ball's on the 11-yard line, 2nd down and 3. Right back to the line. Here come the Cats. Sammy takes the snap. He's going to keep, and a whistle.
Flag down before the play.
It's going to be a false start on us. That's the 2nd false start penalty on this drive.
Just kind of got ahead of ourselves, getting excited.
False start is a call against the Wildcats.
So pushes back 5 yards.
Repeat 2nd down.
It'll be 2nd and 8. 8:06 left in the 3rd quarter. A lot of football left to play here. We've got a score here. Sammy takes the snap, hands it off. Solis spins out of a tackle, and they just swarm him under. Right now, we're just getting beat off the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, they're 1 step ahead.
Let's go.
Student section, that is 3rd down.
I think we need to try to get in the tempo here. Get them big boys with their hands on their waist and get them sucking a little wind. Play comes in from the sideline, trips left, single receiver on the right. Big 3rd down here. We're no doubt in 4-down territory. Here's the snap. Sammy, he's going to run. Takes it up the middle. He's to the 10. And he is still on his feet to the 6. And that'll be another First Federal Bank 1st down.
Good job by Sammy, not seeing what he likes or seeing what he doesn't like and then taking it up the middle.
And I saw a big hole to the left, and I was like, oh, he should have went left, but then he turns it into a 1st down anyway. So here we go, handoff. Solis hitting the backfield, and he carries it from maybe a yard to the 5.
Number 77, Jaden Alvear.
Now we're going to sub some players in here.
Brings up 2nd down.
Rojas comes in. What are we doing here?
I think this is our power package.
Okay. Yeah, we're gonna go kind of in our goal line offense here. Haven't seen this one yet. Here's the snap. Sammy's gonna keep. And he carries it to the 3, and he'll be tackled there.
12, Darian Palacio.
And it'll be 3rd and goal to go from the 3, but a flag. Offsides on them.
Offsides is a call against the Tigers.
It's a half the distance penalty.
Be half the distance to the goal. Repeat 2nd down.
So it'll be 2nd and goal. Put it on the 2.5. Half of 5 is 2.5.
I'm glad we could do simple math.
Let me pull out my calculator. Same formation. We haven't seen this formation this year. The snap. This time they give it to Solis. Solis over the left tackle, pushing into the end zone. That's a Heffington Farms Wildcats touchdown. A 2.5-yard touchdown run for Blayton Solis. And Littlefield scores on the opening possession of the 2nd half.
You know, you just love to see it. Blayton getting low and then everybody else pushing him in.
And it's 33-20. Here comes Jaden Barrio for the extra point. Kick is up. It is through the uprights and good.
Your score,
and
Tigers,
Littlefield
33. Wildcats 21.
Makes it a little closer, 33-21. 6:23 left in the 3rd quarter of play. We'll be back right after this.
Trust the Lance Insurance Agency for all your insurance needs. They offer a better way to buy insurance. Visit with David McGehee and let him shop multiple carriers to get the most competitive rate available for auto, home, commercial, life, crop insurance, and more. Go by 2433 South Farwell Avenue in Littlefield or give David a call at 385-1693 and let him find the best combination of price, coverage, and service just for you. The Lance Insurance Agency proudly supports the Wildcats and Lady Cats in all that they do.
Welcome back into Littlefield Ball here on the Littlefield Sports Network. I'm Cody West along with Ryan West. Cameron Jimenez on the camera tonight. And the Wildcats have just scored to make it 33-21. Here's the kick. It's going to be on the ground. They'll take it at about the 23-yard line. Here's the return. Looked like it was a block in the back, but no flag. We get him down near the 40.
Line. First and 10, Slaton.
Big hits at the end of that run. So it'll be 1st and 10 Tigers, and now the Littlefield defense. We need to play defense like our hair's on fire.
That's what I was telling you on the break. We're kind of in a time crunch right now.
Yep.
I mean, I know there's still 18 minutes theoretically, but
you get into long drives and limited possessions. Well, let's hold them to a 3 and out or get a turnover. I formation, tight end on the right, slot back on the left. Here's the snap. They run the sweep, going to the far side. He cuts it up. He's got some open field. And we'll bring him down at the 44-yard line. It's a big gain for a first down.
The guy and gets a Tiger. First down, 20-yard gain.
1st and 10 for the Tigers in Littlefield territory here at the 44. 6:03 and rolling here in the third quarter. Continental Dairy Facilities Southwest, third quarter. Tigers come to the line of scrimmage. They'll go ace right formation. They hand it off. This time we're all over it. And a great job by number 64, A.J. Cantu. Haven't called A.J.'s name too many times tonight.
I was going to say, that's his first big tackle.
Second down and 11 for the Tigers.
He's been all over the broadcasts all season. One of the leading tacklers on the team there at defensive tackle. And that was a big one. 2nd down and 11 now, loss of a yard. Tigers will break the huddle and come to the line of scrimmage. Quarterback under center. Ace right formation. Here's the snap. He's going to drop back to throw. Pressure. He's going to scramble, running for his life, throws, and it's incomplete.
Incomplete pass.
And give credit to number 55, Uriel Ibarra, to flush him out of the pocket and force the bad throw.
Oh, he was moving as fast as he could. He wanted a sack.
It'll be 3rd down and 11 now with 4:50 left. The clock stops on the incompletion. So here we go. Tigers come to the line of scrimmage, 3rd and 11 at the Littlefield 46-yard line. Here's the snap. They're going to keep coming to the near side. And the Wildcats are there to bring him down for a short gain at the 42.
David Lovato gains 4, brings up 4th down.
And there he was again, 64, A.J. Cantu.
Yeah, just got enough on him to bring him down. The Tigers look like they're going to go for it here on 4th and 8. And the Wildcat magic chant from the far sideline. And the visiting stands across the way.
We got a chant war.
The Tigers are down. Are they going to use another timeout? Slaton is about to use their 2nd timeout of the half. With 4 minutes left, 4:03 exactly left in the third quarter of play. It's a Bill Wells Chevrolet timeout. We'll be back right after this from Bill Wells Chevrolet GMC.
Hey folks, Brian Bruce here at Bill Wells Chevrolet GMC in Plainview. Football season is here, so take the winning drive to Bill Wells and score big. We have the largest inventory in Plainview, great financing options, and a team that will treat you like family. At Bill Wells, we are professional grade, and we want to be your car dealer for life. Click on BillWellsChevrolet.com or come see us at 501 South I-27, where your next car is in plain view.
Where your next car's in plain view.
Welcome back to Littlefield Wildcats football here on the Littlefield Sports Network. Cody West along with Ryan West, where the Wildcats trail this game 33-21. Slaton has the ball, 4th down and 8 at the Littlefield 42-yard line. And the Tigers looked like they were going to go for it, but now I think they've got their punt team out there. They're going to try to pin us deep. Watch for the fake. Punter standing at his own 46. Here's the snap. It's high, but he brings it down, bobbles it, and he can't get the punt away, and Littlefield's on top of it at the 48-yard line. And the first mistake of the game by the Slaton Tigers.
You know, it happened right at the perfect time when we have the momentum.
Littlefield forces the punt. The punter, it was a high snap, and he had to leap up to get it, and as he came down, he bobbled the ball on the ground. He fumbled it, and as he's trying to pick it up, he lost it, and Littlefield gets on top of it. Wildcats are in business. 1st and 10 going the other way at our own 48-yard line. Here we go, boys. 3:57 left in the third. Trips left. 2 receivers on the right with an empty backfield. Sammy signs the quarterback. Sammy takes the snap flag. This could be a free play. Sammy's going to throw. It's complete to Solis at the 45
Flag down on the play.
of the Tigers. Let's see what the call is. False start on us, but they let the play go.
False start is the call against the Wildcats before the play. We'll walk it back 5. 1st and 15
Man,
for the Wildcats.
usually they'll blow that dead. So the false start on us, and that's the 3rd false start penalty of the second half against Littlefield. Three minutes and 50 seconds left here in the third quarter. Wildcats need to go score. 2 receivers left, 1 on the right. Sammy's going to keep up the middle. Breaks through, but doesn't get a lot. He just gives effort to gain extra yards after contact.
4 yards, brings up 2nd down and 11.
Turns into a decent gain of 4. 2nd and 11. At the 47, the snap. Sammy looking to throw, has all day. Now he'll run. Still looking to throw. Sammy just throw the ball, and he gets sacked.
By number 6, Jeremy Floyd, assisted by number 77, Jaden Alvear.
And Sammy's just trying to make a play.
5, 3rd down.
Just trying to make a play, but, you know, the sophomore quarterback, sometimes you got to know when to throw it away. And now it's 3rd and long, 3rd and about 16.
I see what Sammy was trying to do, and good. Give credit to the O-line. He had a long time to throw.
So here we go. We need a big play here. 3 receivers, trips on the left side. Single receiver on the right is Jaden Barrio. The snap. Sammy throws to the sideline, and it's caught. He had to come back for it. And fighting across the 50-yard line is Zane Champion. Correction, Gabe Mata.
Brings up 4th down and 7 for the Wildcats.
So a nice gain. Great effort there by Gabe to come back and get that ball. We're going for it.
I
Trips
agree
left.
with him.
Do you agree with the call?
I agree with the call here.
Here we go. Sammy out of the shotgun. Checks with the sideline. Mata, Fuentes, and Champion are wide left. Barrio alone here on the right. The snap. Sammy, 4th down. He's looking to throw. Now he'll run. Gets to the sideline, and he is knocked out of bounds.
Number 17, Di Whaley. Turnover on downs.
And the ball goes back over to the Tigers. Man, penalties and that big sack just doomed that drive. 1st and 10 Tigers going the other way at their own 47-yard line. Let's get it back.
I mean, it wasn't a bad decision. I completely agree going for it, but there just really wasn't anything open in the passing game.
Yeah. 1:43 left in the third quarter. Wildcats are still very much in this game. Here we go, defense. The snap, they hand it off, coming to the near side. It gets to the edge. Oh, no. We're going to get him down inside the 20.
Number 27, Jacob Luna.
And it'll be 1st and 10.
And AJ Cantu fell into Jaden Barrio. They took each other out.
Yep. So it'll be 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line for the Tigers.
Did we tell the Slaton crowd that they're not wolves, that they're tigers?
Are they howling or what?
Yeah, it sounds like it.
I've never heard a tiger howl. 1st and 10, Slaton. The snap. Quarterback's going to keep on the bootleg, coming to the near side. Wildcats will get him down, but not until he gains about 6 yards, or maybe 7.
7 yards. 2nd and 3 for the Tigers.
That was a nose guard, Lepez, that made the tackle. 2nd down and 3, and we're under a minute to go here in the third quarter. Continental Dairy Facility Southwest, third quarter. Slaton comes to the line of scrimmage. Here's the snap. They'll hand it off. 232 wham.
Jacob
Gains about 2 or 3.
2 more yards. 3rd and 1 for
You
the
know,
Tigers.
I'll admit it to you. It does suck being on the other side of this thing.
Yep.
Ladies and gentlemen, looks like that's going to be the third quarter. Your score,
So
Tigers,
the third quarter comes to an
33.
end. It's
Wildcats,
33
21.
to 21. Littlefield trails. We need some fourth quarter Wildcat magic. We'll be back right after these words.
Needing a tow can ruin your day. Whether it be a breakdown, flat tire, or even a wreck. If you ever need a tow, Always Towing is here to make it less stressful and more cost efficient for you. Always Towing is located in Littlefield, Texas, and services the entire area. They provide light and heavy duty towing, rollback services, winch outs, and wheel lifts for trucks. Their experienced drivers are available 24 hours a day. Call 385-3800. That's 385-3800 for Always Towing. The Holmes family of Always Towing sends all the best to the Littlefield Wildcats in tonight's game.
Brown Flying Service in Littlefield provides agricultural aerial application services to crop producers across the South Plains. They offer full-service spraying and crop dusting for your agriculture operation. The Browns are longtime supporters of the Littlefield Wildcats and send them all the best in tonight's game. Based at the Littlefield Taylor Brown Municipal Airport, it's Brown Flying Service supporting the Wildcats this season.
Welcome back to Littlefield Wildcats football here on the Littlefield Sports Network.
From the 11-yard line.
I'm Cody West along with Ryan West here in Slaton, home of the most exciting PA announcer in Texas. 33-21, Littlefield trails. Slaton knocking on the door. They've got it 3rd down and 1 from the 10-yard line. We need a turnover. The snap, they hand it off, and the Wildcats are there, but he did get the first down to the 9.
And that's a Tiger. First down.
Ben Castillo
First
on
and
the
goal
tackle.
for your Tigers from the 9-yard line.
Ben's just kind of been unloading on his legs.
Yeah, it'll be 1st and goal to go now for the Tigers. Slaton breaks the huddle. They'll come to the line of scrimmage. Quarterback under center. The snap, they'll hand it off. Over the left side, Littlefield brings them down at the 7-yard line. 2-yard gain.
Goal.
I couldn't tell who made the tackle there for Littlefield. May have been for the Wildcats, Diego Lepez once again.
I did see Sammy in there.
Okay. And AJ Cantu possibly over there at right tackle. And now Slaton just trying to use as much time as they can. The clock is not in our favor. Littlefield Wildcats need some Wildcat magic here in the fourth. Quarterback under center. He's looking to throw, goes to the end zone. Nobody there, falls incomplete.
Brings up 3rd down.
Well, that was a really good blitz that we threw at him.
Yeah, Jacob Silvas was all up in it. 3rd down now. 10:41, the incompletion stops the clock. They're subbing in about 3 players. Still another comes in. Play clock is down to 8 and rolling. They're going to have to use their last timeout. The Slaton Tigers use their final timeout of the game with 10:41 left in the Hillcrest Funeral Home fourth quarter. We'll be back right after this.
The Lamb County Electric Cooperative was established in 1938 for the purpose of making life better for our community, and today they continue to strive for that purpose. LCEC is committed to providing safe, reliable electric service at the lowest practical cost. The Lamb County Electric Co-op is proud of its well-trained, quality workforce that meets the changing needs of its membership. Proudly serving you and all of the communities in our coverage area, the Lamb County Electric Co-op, a Touchtone Energy cooperative.
Welcome back into Littlefield Wildcats football here on the Littlefield Sports Network as we have 10 minutes and 41 seconds left in the Hillcrest Funeral Home fourth quarter.
If you go to Slaton High School or Slaton Junior High.
Slaton has the ball, 3rd and goal to go from the 7-yard line. Wildcats defense trying to keep them out of the end zone. We need some breaks to go our way. Quarterback under center, takes the snap, rolls right, throws to the end zone, caught, touchdown.
Touchdown, Daniel Payne!
And that'll make it 39-21. Tigers on top. They're going to try the extra point kick. Hold is down, the kick is up, and it is good.
And the kick is good. Your score with 10 minutes and 36 seconds left in the game. Tigers 40, Wildcats 21.
I don't guess I have to say the score since that guy did it for us. 40-21, Slaton on top. We'll be back right after this.
Have you been thinking about updating your home with a new remodel? If you are, the only call to make is to Eli Cueto of Durable Builds. Let us transform your house into your dream home. Durable Builds is insured and serves the entire area. We specialize in kitchen remodeling, but have experience in whole house renovations, including room additions, family, dining, living, laundry, and closet spaces. For more information, visit DurableBuilds.com or call 806-891-1076. And let's get started on a personalized home remodel just for you.
Welcome back to Littlefield Wildcats football here on the Littlefield Sports Network. I'm Cody West along with Ryan West, where the Wildcats trail this game 40-21. We need something big. And there's an onside kick that goes out of bounds. Thank goodness, because we weren't there to cover it up.
I agree.
Scary. Littlefield has had a high-powered offense this season. We put a lot of points on the board. But we've never needed points more than we need them right now. Littlefield hasn't been in this position all season. We were in a tight game with Lamesa. We were in a tight game with Abernathy, but this really hasn't been a tight game. We haven't had to come from behind like this this season.
Correction, offsides.
So they'll spot the ball at the 48-yard line.
Wildcats from the 48-yard line.
Here we go. Sammy Signs out of the shotgun. 2 receivers right, 1 on the left. Here's the snap. Sammy looking to throw. Dumps it off on the screen, complete across the 50. Jaden Barrio to the 40, into Slaton territory at the 37-yard line. A big gain from Signs to Barrio. Right back to the line of scrimmage. Shotgun. Sammy hands it off. Rojas looking for room. Powers across the 35 to the 34. A nice gain of about 5. Brings up 2nd down and 5. Sammy takes the snap. He's going to keep. And then there's nowhere to go.
No gain on the play.
And we haven't had any success or very little on the quarterback keep up the middle.
Tackle made by number 77, Jaden Albier.
And James Lockridge is going to be slow to get up.
Hayden Byro.
We're going to go check on James out there.
Injury timeout on the field.
Still on the turf. It'll be 3rd down and 6. 3rd and 6 for the Wildcats after the injury timeout. The clock has stopped with 9:52 left here in the ball game. This injury timeout, we're going to take a timeout too, and we'll be back right after this.
AAA Truck Federated Auto Parts isn't a chain store. It's locally owned by your neighbors who really care about you. John and Charlene McBride and their staff are here to make sure you get the right part at the right price. In addition to quality federated parts, AAA also provides expert vehicle repair, offering oil changes for less money than out-of-town counterparts. Plus, brake jobs, air conditioner service, and more. There's no reason to go anywhere else for auto parts or auto repair. AAA Federated Auto Parts, located north of Littlefield on Highway 385, quality automotive parts and accessories, and Littlefield owned and operated.
Welcome back to Littlefield Wildcats football. James Lockridge got up and made it off the field under his own power. And now we've got a big 3rd down coming up for the Wildcats. 9:52 left in the game. 40-21 is the score. Slaton on top. Sammy Signs will take the snap and hand it off. Rojas is just swarmed under.
Made by number 45, Israel.
I don't think that was the read Sammy wanted. He tried to pull the ball out, but it was already with Rojas.
Yeah.
Result of the play is 4th down.
And we lose yardage. It'll be 4th and 8. Wildcats are going for it. This may be the play of the game. Here's the snap. Sammy dropping back, looking to throw. Pressure. He throws to the end zone, and it is caught for a touchdown. It was a jump ball, and Jaden Barrio wins. Oh, my goodness. That was either going to be a touchdown or an interception, one way or the other, and Jaden Barrio won't be denied.
It works. Good job being strong in there, coming away with the ball in front of the ref.
And I couldn't even really tell until I heard the Littlefield fans go crazy across the way, and it got real quiet over here. Heck of a catch from Jaden Barrio. My goodness. And a throw from Sammy Signs. Wildcats are going for 2. Sammy under center. Here's the snap. He's going to roll out. Pressure. Steps up, and he'll be tackled. The 2-point conversion fails. Your score is 40-27. Littlefield trails.
11, Fabian Perez.
9:15 left in the game. We'll be right back.
It's not about the halls you walk through. It's not about the walls that surrounded you. What lasts is the growth, the connection, memories, and traditions that shape who you become. Here we aren't just building facilities, we're building futures, where modern tools meet timeless values, resilience, integrity, and community. Because what matters most isn't what's new, it's what endures.
The Littlefield Wildcats have just scored to make it 27-40. 9 minutes and 15 seconds left in the football game here in the Hillcrest Funeral Home fourth quarter. Onside kick time?
Maybe.
Jaden Barrio, the kicker. I keep thinking about that catch he just made. That was either going to be an interception or a touchdown. It was, man, awesome. So here we go. Barrio is going to kick it on the ground, but it's not an onside kick, and they'll take a knee at the 34. Okay, defense, we need a turnover. We haven't gotten a turnover.
Kick recovered.
We are down in the takeaway battle. And Slaton has played pretty much mistake-free football tonight.
It's been very clean for them.
And we need them to make a mistake here.
Except for those 2 pass interferences.
I mean, they have had some penalties, and then they had that one bobbled punt. But other than that, at least offensively, they haven't made many mistakes, if any. We've got to force one. We need to give him the old Jacob Rodriguez and punch the ball out.
Yeah.
So here we go, 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He lets it fly complete. We're toasted. He's to the 30. Jukes a guy, and Ben Castillo stays with him.
45-yard pass.
To the 24-yard line.
1st and 10 Tigers from the 24-yard line.
I really thought in the second half we were going to come out and shut them down, and we just haven't been able to.
It's just that, hitting these little routes out here in the flat.
Tigers come to the line of scrimmage, 1st and 10. The snap, they hand it off, coming to the near side. Lots of room, lots of blocks. And we'll finally get him down at about the 11.
Number 2,
out of bounds. Jaden Barrio makes the tackle.
I think they missed a holding call back here. And the Slaton linemen had their arms wrapped around Uriel Ibarra up high.
8 minutes and 18 seconds left. The clock is rolling, 8:18. Tigers come to the line of scrimmage. Now we're under 8 minutes. 1st and 10 from the 11. The snap, they hand it off. Up the middle, Littlefield closes in quickly, but they'll still gain about 3 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
And this is the first game, too, this season that we have not won the battle of the line of scrimmage. I mean, we have pretty much controlled both sides of the line of scrimmage in every game so far. And it just hasn't happened for us tonight.
They're just quick. And I'd expected them to get tired by now.
Yeah. And the thing is, too, I mean, you take away the first 5 minutes of this football game, and it's been evenly matched. But, man, they jumped out early and by a lot. Throw to the end zone, caught, touchdown.
Daniel Payne, once again, touchdown, Tigers!
That'll make it 46-27. The pass to the end zone. On the back corner. And I think that'll probably seal the deal for the Tigers. We're going to run out of time. 7:08 left. They're going to go for 2. Quarterback under center. Takes the snap. He's going to keep. And we'll wrap him up and bring him down. The 2-point conversion fails. But the Tigers now lead by 19 points.
46. Wildcats, 27.
We'll be back right after this.
Hillcrest Funeral Home is Littlefield owned and operated and has been since 2007. We are proud supporters of the Wildcats, Lady Cats, and our Wildcat Band. I'm Shauna Wagley Hastings, and my promise is to always offer you personal and compassionate care in your time of loss. Hillcrest is hometown, and we are always here for you. Come see us at 1305 Phelps Avenue in Littlefield. Hillcrest Funeral Home, cherish the memories, honor the legacy.
The Littlefield Wildcats will receive the kickoff after the Slaton touchdown to make it 46-27. Slaton on top. 7:02 left in this football game. The first district game of the season. They'll kick it off from the north 40. Kick, high end over end kick. Comes down to Sammy Signs. They're going to run the starburst, and we fumble it. Slaton, well, I think we've got it back. Oh, no. Who has it?
I don't know. It kind of seemed like it rolled away from us.
Yeah, things just went from bad to worse there. Sammy handed it off to Barrio. Barrio handed it off to Zane. Zane.
Football! First and 10 Tigers from the 15-yard line!
You think anybody can ever get sleep here in Slaton after the hours of 10 p.m.?
No. I just wonder if the fans here in Slaton enjoy that type of PA announcing.
I mean, it's awesome. Like, PA announcing, Mr. Martin does a great job, but sometimes it's a little much. Like, we're obviously sitting right here, but if Mr. Martin, if you're listening, if you did that for the whole game, I don't know.
Well, it probably wouldn't be so bad if we were whipping them, but we're getting whipped.
Connor Lewis.
46-27, we just fumbled the kickoff, and now the Tigers have the ball first and 10 at the Littlefield 16-yard line. Here's the snap. They'll hand it off. Wildcats are there with a big hit.
I knew it was a big hit when the crowd makes a noise.
Yeah, that was Ben Castillo. I would like to note that Ben has played the whole game tonight. Last couple of games, he didn't play the whole game because of an injury, but he has played the whole game tonight, and so that's a good sign moving forward. That was a gain of 1, second down and 9 now. Ball is right on the 15-yard line. Movement on the line of scrimmage, and it's going to be a false start on them. That'll push them back 5 yards.
Repeat second down.
The War on 84 is next week, and the Muleshoe Mules come to town.
That'll be a good one.
I'm ready.
I am too. It's always fun to have a rivalry game.
It's always fun to beat the Mules.
We got to finish this one out first.
Sorry, we got 6 minutes left, and I'm already looking ahead to next week. 46-27, Littlefield trailing here. Slaton has the ball deep in Wildcats territory. Second and long. Here's the snap. They run the sweep coming to the near side. And a tackle is made at about the 15-yard line, just past the original line of scrimmage. That's Jonah Ramirez on the tackle for the Wildcats.
7-yard gain brings up 3rd and 10.
Jonah has played a lot of minutes this game. I've noticed him from the start of the game.
Yep. That carry brought him to the original line of scrimmage, and it'll be 3rd and 10. 5 minutes and 17 seconds and rolling. Tigers come to the line of scrimmage. The snap. They'll go to the far side on the toss. Big block. Wildcats swarm him under. Gain of a yard on the play. Nice defense there. Jacob Silvas leading the way for the Wildcats. Tigers burned their timeouts early in the first half, but turns out they're not going to need them. And they're going to try a field goal here on 4th and long. It'll be 4th and 9. The field goal team comes out. I mentioned earlier I was watching this kid in pregame warmups, and he's got a pretty good leg. It's a 32-yard attempt, and he puts it through, and the announcer goes crazy.
Number 6, Jeremy Floyd, 3 points for your Tigers! Slaton Tigers.
Oh,
49.
man. That's great.
Wildcats 27.
49-27, Slaton on top. We'll be right back.
Hard work, honest living, and a family legacy make up the fabric of our ag communities. Conventional ag banking with handshakes is what First Federal Bank does best. We offer farm and ranch real estate financing, ag operating lines of credit, equipment financing, and more. Save money with low competitive operating rates and our long-term fixed-rate real estate options. Call 806-385-7511 or find us online at firstfedlfd.com.
Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
Wildcat Laundry in Littlefield is a proud supporter of Littlefield High School athletics and wants to wish the Wildcats good luck in tonight's game. Wildcat Laundry is a clean, full-service laundromat with quality coin-operated washers and dryers for all your needs. Comforters too big for your home washer? Bring them to the Wildcat Laundry. Need to take care of several loads in a short time? Come to Wildcat Laundry, located at 901 Hall Avenue in Littlefield. Wildcat Laundry says go Cats.
Welcome back in. While we were away, Littlefield took the kickoff.
By number 40, Hayden Serber.
Sammy Sines returned it up to the 31-yard line. So Littlefield will have the ball 1st and 10 with 4:07 left in the game, trailing 49-27.
Also on the tackle, number 5, Isaiah Espiro.
So here come the Wildcats. Sammy Sines out of the shotgun. Nate Castaneda started the game but left with an injury. Double slot formation. Now Camacho in motion. Here's the snap. They swing it out to Camacho, but it's short and falls incomplete. Even if he caught it,
incomplete.
That was going to be a loss of yardage. Probably better that it was incomplete. Stops the clock at exactly 4 minutes left in this game. Sammy takes the snap, looking to throw, swings it out, complete to Jaden Barrio on the far side. He cuts it up, he's to the 40, Jaden to the 50. Barrio still on his feet and tripped up at the 48-yard line of the Tigers, and that's a First Federal Bank first down.
Good job by Jaden.
Right back to the line. Sammy takes the snap, looking to throw, pressure. Lets it fly deep, looking for Gabe Mata. Off the helmet of the Slaton player.
I actually think he punched it.
Did he?
Yeah, he got a hand on it.
It looked like it hit him in the helmet to me, but.
And I can confirm it because the announcer just told me.
He's still mad at Mr. Means for taking his phone.
And he got his phone taken away, guys.
Oh, man.
Just so y'all know.
The announcer said that the kid's mad because they took his phone away. Here's a pass. Complete to Barrio. Jaden across the field, gets it to the 40. Jaden fights his way to the 36.
Tackle made by number 1, Zakadrian Whaley, and number 3, Trey Harris. First down.
We mean no harm to the announcer, by the way. It's just kind of funny.
Yeah, it's pretty hilarious, actually. Just never heard anything like it. Here's the snap. Sammy swings it out. Gabe Mata complete. Gabe across the 30. Gabe up the field to the 19-yard line, and that's another First Federal Bank first down.
First down, Wildcats.
Shotgun, 2 receivers stacked on each side. Here's Jonas Camacho up the middle. Carries it to the 21-yard line.
Tackle made by number 77, Jaden Alvear.
Right back to the line, 2nd down and about 7 after a gain of 3. The snap. They swing it out, complete to Champion, breaks the tackle. Zane across the 20. Zane still on his feet and knocked down at the 18.
Tackle made by one hand from number 45, Israel Martinez.
There's a one-handed tackle there, according to the announcer. 3rd down and 4. 2.5 minutes to go in the game. Here's the snap. Sammy, he's going to keep up the middle, pushes to the 15, and he'll be down there. Short of the first down by about half a yard.
By number 42, Marcus DeLeon, and number 62, Dominic Parrish.
So it'll be 4th and
4th down
less
and
than a
1.
yard for the Wildcats. Down to 2:05. The snap. They give it to Camacho, gets the first down, and he'll be down at the 11. That'll move the sticks once again. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 11-yard line for the Wildcats.
Timeout for 2 minutes.
The 2-minute timeout stops the clock with 1:58 left in the game. We're going to take the break with them, and we'll be back with more Littlefield Wildcats football right after this.
Here in Texas, tradition runs deep on the field and in our communities. For nearly 120 years, Wellington State Bank has stood by the citizens of Littlefield through tough times and touchdowns. From your first savings account to your game-winning business loan, we're here for every play. Wellington State Bank, your partners in progress in Wildcat Nation. Come see us today at 501 Phelps Avenue in Littlefield. Let's go Wildcats. Member FDIC.
Ryan West, there we go. I'm Cody West along with Ryan West here at the home of the Slaton Tigers. After the Littlefield timeout, we'll have the ball 1st and 10 from the 11 with under 2 minutes to go in the game. Here's the snap. Sammy hands it off to Camacho. He fights his way to the 5-yard line, and he was hit in the backfield but wouldn't go down. Great effort there by Jonas Camacho, and there are 2 Slaton Tigers on the ground.
Number 17 for Slaton just absolutely killed his teammate, the one that's on the ground right now.
Oh, so it was friendly fire.
And it was an all-out blitz. He obliterated him on accident.
So they're going to get checked out. Want to give you an update on the other game going on in district. 42-42, Roosevelt and Muleshoe. They were tied at 21, I think, at halftime, and now it's 42-42. So that game looks like it may go down to the wire. They still have a lot of football left to play over there. This has been a fast-paced game. A lot of clock burning. 1:45 left in this one after the injury timeout. Wildcats come to the line of scrimmage. Signs and Camacho in the backfield. Here's the snap. The throw to the end zone falls incomplete.
Incomplete pass.
Now there's a couple of Wildcats that are slow to get up. Yeah, Tate Clark.
By number 12, Darian Palacio.
He's going to stay in the game, but he was slow to get up there. 3rd down now. 3rd and 6. 3rd and 5, rather. From the 6. We can get a 1st down inside the 1, but let's just score. Sammy takes the snap, hands it off Camacho. He is hit immediately and won't gain anything on the play. And
no
that'll be 4th.
Brings up 4th down. Tackle made by number
4th and
6,
5
Jeremy
for the Wildcats. Fourth down and 5 yards to go for Littlefield at the 6. The clock is continuing to roll. We're down to 1:05 and rolling here. Sammy takes the snap, throws to the end zone, caught at the 1-yard line. Zane champion, but Littlefield will get the 1st down. So it'll be 1st and goal from the 1 for the Wildcats. Sammy moves under center. The tush push on the sneak, flag on the play.
Flag down.
And the official on the far sideline threw that flag about 20 yards up in the air, 20 feet.
I'm glad you noticed that. I thought that was just me. I was like, in the back of my mind, I was like, man, he threw that flag high.
I thought it was like a fallen star or something. I was like, what in the world? And I see the flag coming to the ground.
Half the distance to goal.
Offsides on Slaton. 51 seconds left. We'll run it again. Signs under center. Takes the snap, and he'll sneak it. And there's a big pile of humanity
Second
there.
down.
They'll say he did not get in. So it'll be 2nd down. And now Littlefield will call a timeout. And it'll stop the clock with 30 seconds left in the game. And we'll take the timeout with them.
Timeout Wildcats.
We'll be back with more Littlefield Wildcats football right after these words.
Trust the Lance Insurance Agency for all your insurance needs. They offer a better way to buy insurance. Visit with David McGehee and let him shop multiple carriers to get the most competitive rate available for auto, home, commercial, life, crop insurance, and more. Go by 2433 South Farwell Avenue in Littlefield or give David a call at 385-1693 and let him find the best combination of price, coverage, and service just for you. The Lance Insurance Agency proudly supports the Wildcats and Lady Cats in all that they do.
Welcome back to Slaton, Texas, where we have they put 35 on the clock. I thought after the timeout was called, they let it roll, and I just thought that was like, home team clock keeping. But the officials were paying attention, and they put 5 seconds back on it. So 35 seconds left. Littlefield has the ball, 2nd and goal from the 1-inch line. Trailing this game 49-27. Another score here for the Wildcats to make it a little more respectable. Sammy sneaks it into the end zone, and this time he's in for the Heffington Farms Wildcats touchdown. That'll make it 49-33. Wildcats will go out of the swinging gate on a 2-point conversion try.
Might as well try it. See what it looks like. I know it's worked before.
Here's the snap. Sammy rolls back, throws to the end zone, caught but out of bounds, and the 2-point conversion will be no good.
Extra point attempt is no good.
And
Tigers 49.
The Wildcats trail 49-33 with 31.8 seconds left in this football game. We're going to take a timeout, and we'll be back right after this.
Hey folks, Brian Bruce here at Bill Wells Chevrolet GMC in Plainview. Football season is here, so take the winning drive to Bill Wells and score big. We have the largest inventory in Plainview, great financing options, and a team that will treat you like family. At Bill Wells, we are professional grade, and we want to be your car dealer for life. Click on BillWellsChevrolet.com or come see us at 501 South I-27, where your next car is in plain view.
Where your next car's in plain view.
The Littlefield Wildcats are going to try an onside kick after our touchdown to make it 49-33. We have 31.8 seconds left on the scoreboard. Slaton jumped out to an early lead, a big lead early in the first quarter to start this football game, and Littlefield just could never get back over the hump. It was just, it's hard. You can't really give up that many points at any point in a football game, but at the beginning and then to try to fight back and get over it. Hats off to our kids for not quitting and doing everything we could to get back in it, but man, they scored touchdowns on their first 5 possessions, and that was just hard to overcome. Here's the onside kick try. And it'll be downed at about the 42-yard line. So Slaton
by number 21.
Will have to take a knee one time, and that'll be the end of it.
Well, there's always a positive outlook to every game, and I hate losing just as much as anybody. Like, I hate losing, but it's really eye-opening, and I think that this loss is going to kind of spark a fire.
It'll make us better. It'll make us better. And, I mean, this team started the season 6-0, 6 consecutive wins for the first time since 2008 for Littlefield High School. It didn't go our way tonight, but make no mistake, we've got a really good football team. 49-33 is going to be your final score. The Littlefield Wildcats will fall to 6-1, but unfortunately, this is a district game, and I will start district play with an 0-1 record.
Tigers 49, Wildcats 33.
The winner of the Muleshoe versus Roosevelt game will be 1-0 along with the Slaton Tigers. The loser of that game will be 0-1 along with the Littlefield Wildcats. And Idalou with a bye tonight will start district play next week. Hats off to the Slaton Tigers. They've got a good football team. Littlefield, we've got a good football team as well, but it just didn't go our way tonight. The slow start, the fast start by Slaton, just too much to overcome for Littlefield. Final score 49-33. Let's take another timeout, and we'll be back to wrap this one up right after this.
Needing a tow can ruin your day, whether it be a breakdown, flat tire, or even a wreck. If you ever need a tow, Always Towing is here to make it less stressful and more cost-efficient for you. Always Towing is located in Littlefield, Texas, and services the entire area. They provide light and heavy-duty towing, rollback services, winch outs, and wheel lifts for trucks. Their experienced drivers are available 24 hours a day. Call 385-3800. That's 385-3800 for Always Towing. The Holmes family of Always Towing sends all the best to the Littlefield Wildcats in tonight's game.
Energy Fitness is Littlefield's newest 24-hour fitness center with affordable monthly membership rates and never any contracts. Energy Fitness is for everyone. Whether you want to get in shape, lose weight, build muscle, or just stay in motion, Energy Fitness has something for you. We have free weights, a cardio room, 14-station strength circuit, turf area, and more. Located at 713 West Marshall Howard Boulevard in Littlefield. Call us at 806-551-2371 or visit EnergyFitnessLFD.com for more information.
Introducing Fades and Foils by Amanda, located inside JoJo's attic in Littlefield. Fades and Foils is your one-stop full-service salon, specializing in men's and women's cuts and styling, balayage, color corrections, all-over color, waxing, and now Amanda offers hair extensions. Call to book a consultation. Open Tuesday through Friday from 10 to 6 and Saturday from 8 to 2. For an appointment, call 806-598-1988. That's 598-1988. And right now, all services are 10% off for the entire month of October. Call now for Fades and Foils by Amanda.
Every bag of FiberMax cotton has 220,000 seeds chock full of innovation, like advanced genetics for longer, stronger fiber, which means 220,000 reasons to hear, "You got what premiums?" And new Accent Flex technology for powerful weed control, which means 220,000 reasons to say, "Heck yeah, I grew that." FiberMax cotton from BASF. Innovation in every bag. Always read and follow label directions.
Welcome back into Tiger Stadium here in Slaton tonight, where the final score was 49-33. The Tigers come out on top, handing Littlefield their first loss of the season. Wildcats now will need to regroup and get ready for the final 3 games of the season. We've got Muleshoe at home next week. Then we travel to Idalou, and then we finish on Halloween night versus Roosevelt at home. So 2 out of the 3 games remaining are at home, and we need a home field advantage because it's not going to get any easier. This is a tough district, and the Wildcats need all the support they can get. Littlefield, will have to respond to a loss for the first time this season, and we'll see how they do. But I have full confidence that Coach Bryant and his staff are going to get these guys ready for the Muleshoe Mules. If you can't get up for Muleshoe, then I don't know what you're doing out there.
Yeah, I mean,
like it's the war on 84, and we can't sulk over this one. I know they're going to go watch film. They're going to use it to get better, and the Wildcats hopefully can win out and see what happens elsewhere in the district. Our goals are still there. We've just got to win out. Well, Ryan, appreciate your help. You did a good job tonight. I'm sorry you had to deal with the announcer.
No, it's all right. I don't know who it bothered more, me or you.
I went up and talked to Coach Conkin last night at the junior high games and asked him where we were going to be, and he gave me an option. He said, you can sit in the press box or on top of the press box. And with our setup, having a camera and whatnot, it's better to be outside if we can, up high. And so I chose the roof. But he did say, he said, just so you know, our announcer gets a little crazy. And also, it's loud up there because you're going to be right next to the speakers. And I said, well, we're right next to the speakers at home, too. And we're kind of used to it. But I'll tell you what, tonight was the first.
Yeah, I agree. That was very interesting. I'm glad we weren't down there. I may have reached over and turned his volume down a little bit.
I'm going to go down there and shake that guy's hand. He put his heart and soul into it tonight. He gave 110%.
He gave all the effort he could.
He did. Well, that's going to do it for us. Thanks, Cameron, for filling in for Olivia tonight on the camera. She did a great job as well. And we want to say thanks to our sponsors as well for bringing Littlefield Wildcats football to you around the world at YouTube and also with audio at littlefieldsports.com. Tonight's Wildcats football action has been brought to you by the following presenting sponsors: the Littlefield ISD, First Federal Bank of Littlefield, Wildcat Laundry, Continental Dairy Facilities Southwest, Hillcrest Funeral Home, and Wellington State Bank. Also by the following title sponsors: Triple T Irrigation and Heffington Farms, the Lance Insurance Agency, and Bill Wells Chevrolet GMC in Plainview. Our broadcast boosters this year are Brown Flying Service, Always Towing, the Lamb County Electric Cooperative, Durable Builds, AAA Truck Federated Auto Parts, Energy Fitness, Fades and Foils by Amanda, Fibermax Cotton by BASF, the Slate Group, and, of course, West 11 Sports Media, your home for Littlefield High School.